No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and he recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger what you
Mr. President.
Presidential candidate Peter Obi has boasted that his obedient movement is far more than any political party in the country. The former governor of Anambra State said this in a statement while explaining that the movement was not a directorate of any particular political party in the country. According to Obi, anyone claiming to be at the helm of affairs of what he described as a non-existent directorate is not a member of the obedient movement. He said the movement was far more than a mere political party void of ethnic and religious affiliations. Labour Party chieftain and former governorship aspirant in Anambra State, Ikena Azumchine, joins us now to discuss the future of the obedient movement in the party and the controversy over the tenure of Labour Party National Chairman Julius Aburi. Good to have you on Newsday. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So what are your thoughts, with Peter Obi's disagreement with the Labour Party's newly created Directorate of Obedient Movement?
Well, like I've always maintained, there has never been any need for any directorate in the first place because the obedient movement is greater than the Labour Party, if I may say. And at the same time, the Julius Abure sudden olive yardstick to the obedient movement is a bit suspicious because we have always been organic and we have several leaders. And why did the obedient movement work? Because of the diversity of the leadership, and you can't really pinpoint who is the leader, but all road leads to Peter Obi, who is the principal. So we are glad that the directorate is dead on arrival, because event of a few days or a few hours ago has taken over all those talks of director or whatever. We are focused, we are happy, we are excited, and we are looking forward to the steps that we are going to take to the right direction.
But then if indeed the obedient movement is bigger than the scope of any political party, I'm wondering how then it can be sustained. How can the movement be sustained so that it can achieve victory in future elections?
Well, from my own point of view as an obedient, we are looking at our principle. He is a leader. We are praying and hoping that the Labour Party will put its ass together vis-a-vis the new convention. They have to go from ward to state to national to conduct themselves well, obediently, and then we will follow. But for now, we are looking at our principle to give us a sense of direction. We are glad to tell you that he tweeted during the when we were requesting for him to come out clear and tell us about this directorate. He came out clean and said, the Obedient Network has no leadership. And as we speak to you now, we are waiting for His Excellency Peter Obi to give us a sense of direction.
But this dispute, between Peter Obi and the Labour Party over the issue of the obedient movement, raises questions about party ideology. Because it does seem like we have some politicians in Nigeria who only use certain parties as platforms, to contest for election without actually believing in their ideals, their goals, and their vision. So I'm wondering, what does this say about democracy in Nigeria?
I think I will strongly disagree with you. I don't think there's any dispute between Peter Obi and the Labour Party. The Labour Party chairman decided to delve into an area he shouldn't have done in the first place. The obedient movement has always been there, and the support groups to do whatever assignment that we will do to get our principal elected. So Abure in the first place should have not had any dreams of, coercing the obedient movement, because the obedient movement never took instructions from him. So it surprises people like me that goes to the party secretariat asking, what can we do? How can we support? And suddenly the persons you're asking, how can you support, is trying to tell you what to do. So we found that very suspicious. But we are focused, we are waiting, we are urging obedience to go and register in their wards in mass, in large numbers, while we are waiting for our principal to give us a sense of direction. The obedient movement is not shaken by any threat from any quarters. Obedience are in PDP, we are in APC, we are in Labour Party, we are all over the world. And I can assure you, I am obedient from the European Union. We are solidly behind a new Nigeria. And that new Nigeria is all we are looking forward to. I am here now. Political brouhaha of ethnic and religious. I was educated in the north. The sons of Ahmadu Bello and the younger brother of the Emir of Zaria, they were my classmates. We slept in the bunks together. We never knew who we were at Federal Government College, Sokoto. Today, once they lose election, they bring these yardsticks. Nigerians will say no in 2027. We are ready to use our funds to educate Nigerians because everyone is hungry. And we need this change dearly, dearly. We're not going to fight about it. We are going to take our message to the European Union. We're going to take our message to the US government. Wherever these our corrupt leaders find succor, we will go there and cry to them to leave us alone, to conduct a free, fair, and credible election in 2027. Well, and by God's grace, we will have a leader. We will have a leader.
Well, at the end of the day, it is Nigerians that will decide their leaders. I really doubt if it's the EU or the US that would actually come and pick a president for us. But then Ikena Azomchime.
No, we are appealing to them. We are appealing to them to help us. They should help us in whatever way to speak to the leadership. You are aware that INEC would. Let me not go there now. We are not ready for that.
We are even completely out of time. Thank you so
our
much,
professors are still there.
Ikena.
Our professors are still there to sell our votes. So we are going to be using non-professors in this 2027. We have to use the field men, and not the educated ones who will probably sell our votes. Thank you very much for having me.
We'll wait
in
and
your
see.
studio.
Honorable Ikena Azumchini, Labour Party chieftain and former governorship aspirant in Anambra.
All right, my people, I salute now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. I don't know why they laugh. More than obvious. Okay, let me be professional. Okay, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. Like God, I God bless you now. Thank you very much. Today is Tuesday, 11th of June, 2024. Yes, we are here again to continue from where we stopped, talking about the things that's affecting you and I. Yes, now you and I, if you are trying to remove yourself, I live in America, I live in UK, not concerned, it concerns you. Because any of your members and members of your family right now are facing the hardship in Nigeria, regardless of the amount that you send to them, the current situation of our country is baffling. We are here again. Let's continue from where we stopped. That is all I have for you guys today in terms of videos. I'm just going to take only 2 articles that I have for you guys today so we can start talking. Currently, we have 628 people watching us across. Please, everywhere, anywhere you are watching us from, please press on the like, help us to share, and yes, just do your part, and follow any platform where you are watching us from. I'm posting out a link now, guys. Click on the link and join us here. For those of you that want to join this broadcast today, and let's do this together. I appreciate every one of you. I'd like to quickly appreciate you, Mother, for Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy, for all you do. Good evening to you. Thank you so much, Mother Patricia Tabojomi. Thank you, Mother Iris Finest. God bless you all, my people. Thank you very much, Peggy Modi. Thank you, Stella Masevedo. Thank you, CXL, Aleside, Agnotai, Clifford, Zebo. Thank you, Mone Ferreira. Thank you, Peter Ife. Thank you, my good people right there. Yes, Black Panther, I can see you. Give us a mandate, I can see you. Yes, thank you. You know, thank you very much, my people. Kings Logeria here, and many others right there. Thank you. I'm gonna God bless you now. Thank you, Peggy Monday, once again. Washington Amorige, thank you. And who again? Timmy DB, thank you. Ichidima, thank you. Peter Italia, and many others have already showcased. And God bless you now. Thank you once again, Mother Iris Finest. I appreciate you. Also, Francis just coming in right now. God bless you, Rosie Ayosh, and many others. Thank you, my wonderful people. Yes, as you heard the comment, Mother Patricia, thank you very much. I can see you already. Destiny, I can see you. Mr. Jonathan, yes, I can see you as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I'd like us to do this. As you all can see, what we have right there is pathetic. Guinness. They say the door announced. If I made this one be bad, maybe be fake news. So, because Guinness cannot leave. No, go where? After 75 years. Guinness senior, 98% of people listening to me right now. Guinness for Nigeria, the senior you for the time they don't spend for Nigeria. Wow. Madam Luke, thank you very much. Abdul Malik, thank you. You know, we can't, this is something else. We cannot take this. You know, Abdul Malik, I can't see your head though. Now only your Gorimakba, they see your Abolo. They see you now. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. Okay, yes, let's move on, guys. I appreciate you all. Okay, let me quickly bring in the article that I have for you guys here so we can start talking straight away. See, today now, people like Madam Luke no will give me my credit to say I finished my presentation for 35. The day where I go, you reach 1 hour, Madam Luke will say, you spend all the time doing your this, so you have to give us time. Okay, go. Let's go on. Okay, yes, my people, as we see, and as well they carry, they come here. Meanwhile, I'm going to start with this woman, this Labour Party senator. I'm being sidelined in my constituency. Kingibe cries out. By the way, who they sidelined this one? I don't understand. Maybe, okay, let's understand together. Senator Ireti Kingibe, who represents the Federal Capital Territory, has again cried out that she's been marginalized in the Senate Committee on issues concerning her constituency. Kingibe made this known at the plenary on Tuesday during the consideration of the 2024 and 98.5 billion naira supplementary budget of the FCT. Okay, I'm gonna go look for her quote. Now that one I'm your need, to be honest. Okay, I'm not usually carried along in the issue that pertain to the FCT, especially the matters of budgets. The FCT supplementary budget is presented today, but I'm not even aware of the whole procedure. I was not invited to any meeting where the budget was discussed. When they buy you Jeep, you collect them. What does that mean? It's just like Nigerians that collect money from politicians. When they get to office, they don't work. Now you are going to complain. They don't do my road. They don't do this one. You've collected money from them. That means you have sold your pride. This Ireti Kingibe collected 160 million naira Jeep from these satanic people that she's complaining about. So what is anything wrong? Say we can't say as of today, after all senators and reps have collected their car, now only Ireti Kingibe refused to collect her car. Is anything wrong with that? When we are talking about you building a name for yourself, this is what we are talking about. Because in any time, any day, people can reference to you positively. You collected in a current situation, we are suffering in Nigeria. This satanic woman, Labour Party woman, so collected 160 million naira car. Okay, now Tinubu could not do it. You yourself, you did there, you are holding the power. You cannot even do it. You see some people call defender now. Say when it concerns our own like this, some people don't lie. Maybe they don't lie to hear. While your corner, Mr. Naija will leave her alone. After all, Tinubu thief, Tinubu this, Tinubu drug baron. So this woman did not do anything because this is what many of you are doing. That's why we are where we are today. So any complaint that this satanic woman is complaining, I am not interested. I told you guys before, they your lane or they my lane on this broadcast. Give your submission, I'll give my own. So now come the step on my own submission. I don't like it. Somebody who collected 160 million naira car. Are you telling me before Kingibe became a senator, she don't get car where she did drive before? Is anything wrong for her to say, no, I have my own car? Is anything wrong with that? Oh, you see? So listen, the only way we can have a better Nigeria, we must first stop deceiving ourselves. Because many of you, wait, they listen to me so. Una don't deceive ourselves. So in fact, I'll leave her because I don't want to break table today now. Some people consider because some of them don't they verse, they pretend, they do this. Today now I can't verse more. But I'm not really interested. You know why? If you can talk about Mr. A, because he's not affiliated to you, he's not connected to you, then you should be able to talk about Mr. B that is affiliated to you, that is connected to you. That is my stand. So, King Ireti Ibe, now you know, anyhow it happens, I am not interested. If there's sideline, you go put you for Bobahi River, I'm not interested. It's none of my business. You are satanic, collecting 160 million naira car and collecting 30 million naira every month, if not more. You're already satanic. How many times have you guys seen King Ireti Ibe saying that 30 million naira is too much for us? Please, can you reduce my own? Even though the Constitution is refusing to reduce this satanic set of people's salaries. But is anything wrong seeing individualism coming out to say, I'm a senator, I'm a rep, I want my money to be drastically reduced? Is anything wrong with that? Oh, okay, they hear him now. Before you go start to defend the indefensible, I'm telling you that King Ireti Ibe is satanic. She's satanic. Every senators from Labour Party, all the reps that we suffered and labored for, all of them from A to Z, all are satanic. All of them. Now here we go campaign. See our brothers now. All of them, they cry. Oh, Olumide Akpata, Olumide Akpata. maybe God can't help her now tomorrow, he really become governor. Olumide Akpata can say, okay, I want to choose the satanism. The time when these people, they lose their voice for her now, they don't go see him. This is what we all did for these satanic individualisms during the 2023 presidential election, because at the same time, all of them take come in, almost the same time. We were telling people, anything Labour Party, you they press them, they press them, they press them. Look where we are today. Look where we are today. Now, tell me the difference between satanic APC, satanic PDP, and satanic Labour Party. Tell me the difference. I'm looking forward to that. If you are going to tell me the difference that, oh, no, look what Buhari have done to us, because we never get satanic Labour Party where he hold presidency. Because they don't let Peter Obi hold on. If Peter Obi decide tomorrow, like that man said earlier on Arise, decide tomorrow saying no one run again. No, Pepe, going to on an eye. Because for now, the trust we may get for Peter Obi, it go hard before me will get that for any other person again. Although it's not be tested in level of federal. But with what I've seen so far, there's no way, in any angle, dimension, that Peter Obi will be worse than any satanic leaders that have ruled us in the past. It's not possible. It's not. If you dare me, make una give him a chance. And I promise una, I will checkmate him from the number one day when I will give him that office. From day one. But una they fear. Una no want to give him the chance. Una they from distance, the bala blue. Peter Obi is the worst. Sowore is the worst, whatever. How can you say somebody is the worst ever? Even worse than Buhari? Somebody that have not held the seat of presidency before. How? Where did you get that information from? How? It's just like somebody saying that the worst person, in Nigeria right now is Mr. Jonathan Kingsley. How? He never held political office before. Peter Obi don't run as governor, fine. So how Peter Obi can't take words past Buhari? If Sowore, Sowore, 3 times I call you, no say that they talk and say value friendship. Sometimes the friendship, you get where they reach, you say if you go spoil, make it spoil. Make it spoil. Let them spoil. If you're not truthful to yourself, I cannot continue to be pretentious about it. Enough is enough. Too much of everything is bad. You cannot rate Peter Obi to be worse than satanic Buhari. How? For Christ's sake. How? My people, now where they support people based on love. Nobody say una me una they love anybody. I watch una from my microscope. If una want judge this irritating matter later, I know una. And I can't beat around. Why is she talking about that? They all switch. Might tell now how they give their submission. In case you don't know. Hello, Mr. Elvis. Maybe not panel the day or their phone the day anywhere. Yes, Kingibe. Although I'm not supporting her, but the situation in the country is suffocating her. She cannot really talk because they are oppressing her. So we shouldn't be blaming her because at the end of the day, she's just a woman. The main people that have destroyed the country are the Northerners, the Fulani. So let's focus on the Fulani instead of talking about Kingibe. Sheesh! Sheesh right there. Sheesh! You are satanic as well. Because you see the truth, you try to be blabbing. You are also satanic. Everybody that is doing, as a Nigerian, all over the world, that is doing the wrong thing, you are part of the problem we are facing in Nigeria today, not just the government. Have that in mind. If you travel from abroad to Nigeria and you are driving, you are driving and beating the traffic, you are part of the problem. You drink and drive, you are part of the problem. You travel to Nigeria and you start sleeping with children, which you know that you can't do in the UK and America, you are part of the problem. You go to Nigeria, you do anything that you know if you do in the Western world, you will go to prison for it. And you do that and demonstrate that whenever you visit Nigeria, you are part of the problem. Because they want to start to attack me now. You know, whenever I talk truth like this, see them. See them. They don't start. My system is moving ball blue right now as I'm talking. Now, so now go say another log me out. At the end of the day, nothing will work again. This is what they do. Una they press the button because the truth they hurt now. It they hurt now. Listen. Una they press the button because the truth they hurt now. Listen. What will happen now? Black Panther, why was I have to remove you because I think you'll be contaminated. Right, my people. Una see this Kingibe, you see, I spend time for this Kingibe TV because I know say some of you might be thinking I for spend time for another one. No, not this one, this yeah face one I see. So they are all of them are part of the problem we are facing in Nigeria. Tinubu don't spend 1 year in office. You rated Kingibe TV, senator don't spend 1 year in office. Tell me what this woman don't do for our constituency. The last time they asked her a question for channel, she said, "Oh, I'm a good-hearted woman. Even sometimes people just beg me for money. I don't know what to do. I go to my pocket." So the other day, like 2 days ago, there was this woman that was passing by. She needed money. I didn't even, before you give this one 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, the money is over. This was what this woman was talking about. Abuna not wash him. Now not wash him. Eh? Now wait till she now wait till she call the talk. Before you give this out 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, the money that people are saying that we are actually spending is over. Say, very sad. Listen, guys, let me move on. I like us to move on.
Niger Wash.
Yes.
They attacked me. Oh. My sister was just going anyhow.
That thing not look normal just now to me. Let me remove this ugly face first. Let me move on to another one. Una way go beat me later, no problem. I'll give una body make una beat. Oh, I know say some of una don't the vest now. There's every possibility say some of una not go ever enter broadcast to do. You listen.
You not go give them. You know give them your body. No, you not go agree.
What you say make I talk, mommy? Because these people they matter too much. So. You know, say the people will go like you today, they'll hate you tomorrow. They'll like you today, they'll hate you tomorrow. I'm not here for you to like me permanently. I'm here to tell you the truth, what is affecting us in our country. Look where we are now. Guinness announces plan to leave Nigeria after 75 years as Tinubu's inflation wreaks economic havoc. Yes, now people's guys are reporter, not be me reporter more for now come for me tomorrow. See, not all the brick on here will say. We don't talk based on assumption. As with the same, okay, make I read at least 2 paragraphs for here. After operating in Nigeria since 1950 and enduring a torrid economic climate on the back of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration, Guinness has announced it will exit Nigeria market and sell off its controlling shares to Singaporean conglomerate Tolerant Group on Tuesday. Now they are planning now to the brewery brand recorded a staggering 61.9 billion loss after tax between July 2023 and March 2024. I bet how much they say they lose again? 61.9 billion naira. Now they lose just between July 2023 and March. You know, if you reach 1 year, this one reach to run, cha. If you didn't listen to me now, you not go wrong. Shema Tinubu. Wow. These are men. It is my turn. This is the full definition of it is my turn. We talk. It is my turn. Emiloko. Not our local, Amy local. Now he turn is ruling. I beg my people, I would like make I take break. Make I take like 1 minute break.
Ladies and gentlemen, this dance you're about to see now is called Tinubu dance. Are you ready to give me that dance? Oh yeah, everybody go say Tinubu dance. We go the dance. 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 Tinubu dance. Tinubu dance. Give me the dance. Tinubu dance. Give me the dance. Tinubu dance. Give me the dance. Tinubu dance. Oh yeah, Baba dance. Oh yeah, Baba dance. Say, oh yeah, Baba dance. Wait, oh yeah, Baba dance. Listen, Tinubu dance. We go the dance. Say, Tinubu dance. We go the dance. 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 Tinubu dance. Tinubu dance. Give me the dance. Tinubu dance. Give me the dance. Tinubu dance. Give me the dance. Tinubu dance. Tinubu dance. We go the dance. Tinubu dance. We go the dance. Tinubu dance. We go the dance. Tinubu dance. Tinubu dance. Give me the dance. Tinubu dance. Give me the dance. Tinubu dance. Give me the dance. Tinubu dance. Oh yeah, Baba.
Yes, so now so we see him. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. I'm done with my presentation today. That is all I have for you guys today. I'd like us to start talking. Thank you very much. For those of you that want to call in, you can call in right now. I'll pick your call. If not, I'm just going straight to the panel. You see, say we get the traffic is much this evening. So whenever the traffic is much, I don't give people extra time to speak. Okay, I'm not receiving any call right now, so I need to move on. Let me call on the first person on the panel today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. For those of you that are just coming in right now, now God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Fled, thank you very much. Didi Anthony, Clifford Isabel, thank you. May Pen, thank you. Stella Fimi, once more. God bless you. Okay, we have someone already calling in. Ogashimizi, thanks for calling in, sir. Please, I'd like you to talk to us. 3 minutes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, good evening. In fact, me and you put one leg for 1,000.
Wait till I do you. Wait till I do you, sir.
Yesterday, you call me. In fact, yesterday, you call my name, say I speak. I put my opinion yesterday for the on the yesterday on the topic. I call from morning till 78 years. Never did my call. At the end of the day, you call my name, say me I call. So but this thing, I want to use this training to.
Okay, sir. Let me tell you what you should be doing, because you are one of the consecrated contributor on this platform. When you know, say you don't give submission like this and you are not able to reach out for the second time, just click on the link, come panel, off your camera and give a long submission. You always beg 3 minutes not reach. If you know 3 minutes not enough, come to the panel. May you get 8 minutes.
Yes. I will take yesterday on 3 minutes. Today on 3 minutes. 6 minutes now I will take.
Okay, not what I go give you, but the one way to the talk is now 2 minutes 47 seconds. I will remove one from this side. Let's do plus and minus. Go ahead.
I don't know whether it be Professor Wosu or Memutu.
Go ahead. 3 minutes don't reach.
Okay, yesterday, what I want to say yesterday, before I will come today on, yesterday is one thing. I was very angry yesterday about Showore. In fact, nobody should, bring P2B and Showore, try to combine them together. Showore is nobody in Nigerian politics. Instead of him to come down, when somebody started hanging if you start hanging yourself up, bring yourself down. It's not right. It's not every time you keep blabbing, talking, indirect. What are you doing now? You're supporting government. I don't think you should not support him, but speaking that is not in a government. It's not right. He the government of now. The Tinubu government, talk to them, not to P2B. You're nobody in politics. You have a P2B have governed this. Then the issue that's happening now, let me tell you, Niger Watch. Believe me, when I open my phone, I see that Guinness, they are Nigerian breweries. Guinness want to go. Guinness. If Guinness leave Nigeria, believe me, Nigeria is done. If Guinness leave Nigeria, my body was shaking when I saw this, and I said, is it no rumor? Please. What this government, this try to get this right. People are living. I don't know where these people that Trump is doing well. Even UAE. Is it UAE? No, you're not UAE, I meant to say. Even what's they call them? Oh shit. Whatever they call them. From British, they are saying Trump is doing from UK or whatever. Say Trump government is doing well. Why are you saying Trump government is doing well? Why?
Okay.
The companies are living. The companies are living. If this one leaves, Nigeria is done. It's please. This government, let me please get it right. Get it right. I know. In fact, my body is paining me. Niger Watch, I know how much I sent every day. My people keep calling me. My body, in fact, you can work. You'll be working day and night.
So Ogashimi is the situation for Nigeria still they affect you with the America.
Believe me, affect me. Believe me, affect me too much. Believe me, Niger Watch. This thing affect me. I tell you, every day I receive stuff from different people. My family, my mother family, anywhere they are calling me. I say, please, I'm a one person. You guys should read me. I say I have my own family here. And you people are calling me. Is it not too much? Come on.
All right, thank you. Thank you, sir.
It's too much.
I don't give you long minutes today. Thank you, sir.
I salute you, Niger, and I thank you for all you do. I love you, man.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, let me move on. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. We got other person calling in earlier on. Mute. Who is unmuting? Mute yourself now, Black Panther. What did they happen? You know they unmute anyhow. Hello, good evening to you. Your name and where you calling us from? Hello. Your name, sir, and where you calling from? Good evening to you.
Good afternoon. My name is Kenneth. I'm from Texas.
Okay, Kenneth, talk to us, sir. Get 3 minutes.
So, to my own view about this Showere issue, Showere are nobody. This goes to show how far he was desperate then when they say woman vote from before Peter Obi come into light for obedience. If we have given this guy opportunity, it would have been worse than Tinubu. Showere is nowhere to be compared to even our upper second in Benin City. Now I can handle the affairs of Nigeria. Showing on what our discussion, we will talk about that thing about this Guinness where they come up for Nigeria. The thing it shake me to my leg if it is true. I just believe, say, I hope and pray say not be true.
Now, so me pray, may not be true.
This kind of amount of money from July of 2023 to March of 2024. That's my heavy loss. 61 billion. That's my heavy loss. We will pray me they not come out. We will pray in a rumor. But because you look and say people where get house they run come out. Why who come visit, come do business that was carry load run come out? Because Tinubu's administration, they torment even the investors, they torment the workers, they torment everybody for that country. We just pray. May Nigeria help that, may God help that country call Nigeria. Make it not separate. Because I don't see that country to stand for another 2 years. I pray God help that country. This time my submission.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, do we have another person? Okay, I'll pick more calls later on. Let me come to my people on the panel so that they can start speaking straight away. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Now God bless you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all right there. Please do your part, press on the like button, help us to share. Press on the $sign, encourage us, buy me a coffee. Just click on the $sign. God bless you. Okay. I'm sorry that everybody on the panel, the first person today with us is give us a mandate, but I would like to prioritize Madam Ifi to quickly speak to us first. Then I can
Naija will not
come to
be the
you.
first person.
Now you be first. You come out. You come back now.
Now me be the first person. Now
That's
they attack you. They attack me. Say not be the first person.
Now me attack you. Now them attack you
Okay.
now.
No. Now because of this issue, now let me rush enter because I know this. I don't see
Oh,
the topic since.
okay. Now you
Well,
be the
I
first. I'll come to you. Let me call on the person I'm prioritizing first, please. Understand with us, Madam Ifi. It's good to have you on the show, man. Please talk to us. Good evening to you. Unmute yourself.
Good evening, Elvis. Hi, everybody. I'm not gonna talk much, but I saw this Guinness company leaving Nigeria. That's just very sad. And somebody said something on the comment section and said, let me find that comment. Somebody, Emmanuel, if I'm not mistaken. But what if they leave and so what? And this is the mentality of somebody that lives in Nigeria. Trust me, this person doesn't live abroad. The truth of the matter is that who knows who is going to leave next? Maybe Coca-Cola will leave. Who knows? At this point, we don't know. Anybody can exit at any point in time. Imagine a company that have been there for 75 years. All of a sudden, how many people, how many jobs? Did we even think about how many jobs that's going to be lost? So many families is going to, not going to have jobs. We don't even have jobs in Nigeria. Imagine losing the small one that you have. What is going on with this government? Why can't he give them tax break? What are they doing to improve the economy? Even the little ones that we have, the small companies that decided to, they're all leaving. If Guinness, if they ever leave, if they don't go into negotiation with this company, and if they leave Nigeria, I feel so sorry what's going to happen to Nigerian economy. For people who don't know the impact this is going to have in our economy, wait until this company leaves, you will see. I just hope that they're in a negotiation at some point to stay. But if they leave, I feel so sorry. We're talking about inflation. We're talking about hunger. We're talking about crime. Nobody's even talking about crime. What are we turning into? This is under 1 year. Can you imagine the companies that have exited our country? And guess what? They're going to go to another country and invest. And our president is here sleeping. When you don't have a president that is awake, when you have a president that doesn't have the interests of the people at heart. Now they approve how many billions for Wiki, supplementary budget for Wiki, but companies are leaving. You're not attracting investors. The number of companies that have left since you took over, compare it to the ones that still remains. It's a question of time. A lot of people will still leave. It's just a question of time. And nobody's saying anything. The people in the House of Reps, the National Assembly, nobody's saying anything. Everybody kept quiet. They only care about their pockets. We don't have jobs. We are not producing anything. We are not manufacturing anything. Just imagine. And this is gonna do? It's gonna put pressure on people living abroad, because more people are gonna call you to ask you for money. If you're sending $100 before, now you're gonna make it to $200 because $100 is nothing anymore. And even we that are here and abroad, we are struggling to. Inflation is all over the world, but I can understand for people in Nigeria. And again, like I said, see, I'm not being selfish, but I think I will be at this point. If people living in Nigeria, they don't want to go out and protest, I am comfortable where I am. I'm sorry, you can call me selfish. You can call me anything you want to call me. I don't care at this point. But if you don't want to go out and protest so that these people will know the effect of what this economy, the effect of decision Bola Tinubu is making, the effect of it on the citizens of Nigeria, then we're going to lose this country. It's a question of time. This country is going to disintegrate. It just give it a few more years. If it continues the way it is going now, I don't see Nigeria surviving in the next 5 years. It's a question of time. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
No.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay,
I hear you.
thank you. The dusty start. Oh, the dusty start. Anyway, I'll put somebody on the standby that will take over from me in case anything happened. Madam Patricia, please you take over this panel. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. I would like to move on to the first person who claimed to be the first person.
No. You can't go there.
I didn't claim. Go and play your tape back. I have evidence. Play your tape back.
Play tape, it's just a tape for backstage.
Play it back. This is the room of. This is the chamber of the truth. This is the chamber of the truth.
Please. Put him on the backstage, please.
And Naija Watch is the chief priest. I'm the assistant to the chief priest.
I say put him on the backstage, Mr. Elvis. Go ahead.
Please, Elvis, don't leave. How you live yesterday? They are not doing it within themselves. I was here for more than 1 hour yesterday. They did not come. They are just calling themselves as an obedience.
You see,
yesterday I was here.
You see politics. They were playing politics, on your head. Now, so the bill.
That was what happened yesterday. From many
brother.
Who is that one?
Everybody I was here before them.
You have the right.
They did not come here till I left this.
Who is person?
Brother, brother, it wasn't like that. Don't be annoyed, please.
Don't.
Okay.
It was
all right. Like that yesterday.
He's just the talking, not the verse. Destiny, not the verse. It's okay. All right, let's move on. Black Panther, you have the floor. Talk to us. Thank you very much.
Oh, that Destiny. I'm so sorry for what happened yesterday. It's not that we planned it. It's just a matter of
listen, Black Panther. Una no say una always do this thing. Once una get floor and I not dey panel, if new person even comes, una not do ever call that person. Una go talk, argue. Now,
no, we know the new person.
The person moderating put that on
we know the new person when it come now because the person that was moderating well and he was trying to analyze issues. So the thing got everybody over. It was a sweet topic.
I was among like 4 to 5 people they called. I was there before they came. That yesterday.
Okay. All right, let's move on.
But apology, please. I apologize to you. I want to thank you, everybody, Mr. Naija Watch. God bless you. I just love when I saw the Guinness stout, and where I was looking very well. Is Naija was not selling Guinness until I opened my eye very well. So I just want to thank you for bringing this topic. At least we have seen the Pro Max taking off from Murtala Mohammed Airport. I just want to thank you. I want to thank Mommy Diaspora. God bless you, ma. I want to thank all the viewers, the patriots, Madam Ifi. God bless you. Because the person that spoke that thing, I monitor that text too. It was Emmanuel. I monitor it. It's one of the Agbadoists. I want to thank every other person, the people that are on the back, that who are texting. God bless every one of you. Continue to do this because we are all standing on the trajectory of truth and we will not deviate. Though many will fall by the wayside, but the truth, we that with the truth, we have victory at last. And I want to ask this question, and I'll keep on asking this question until we take back our country. Is Nigeria a country as it is now? It is left for you to meditate on it. When you meditate on this word, the fire in you will arise, and you know the definition and the route we are taking. I want to say something here. Thank God, Guinness. I pray. I want to pray this prayer. I pray, Guinness, do not leave Nigeria. If Guinness take an inch out and say they are leaving, even taking half of their companies out, is going to be a blow to every Nigerian. Whether you consume Guinness or you don't consume Guinness, there is something that Guinness produce that you consume. Every Nigerian all over there, both alcohol and non-alcohol, they produce it, and every Nigerian are taking it. And Guinness is giving back to the Nigerian economy in big time, not in small, in big time. Nigeria has one of the best factory of Guinness in the entire Africa. It's sited in Nigeria. And Nigeria factory supply the west coast of Africa. The entire West Coast, Nigeria factory supplies it because I was there when they were increasing. I was there because my friend worked there, about 3 of them worked there. They were increasing their capacity to do what? To supply the western coast of Africa. And if Nigeria is shut down, it's not only Nigeria, the entire West Coast will be shut down because they are going to do what? Importing that product from Europe. You can see how Nigeria is positioned and is very delicate to Africa economy. But people don't see that. When we are talking about the election, people were saying, oh, we said Pro-Max is coming. It will be worse than what we have seen, ever we have seen. Because a drug baron or a wicked man cannot drive the economy and give you good economy. It is never done and it will never happen. Because the heart of man is wicked. And the wickedness in the heart of man is in Agbado, it's in Tinubu. So you people, the flight is taking off. When we have reached 10,000 feet, you begin to see. The farther we go, you are not going to see that country. If you look down, you see Nigeria again. When we get to 10,000 feet, you will not see it again. The only thing that will salvage this country is when we come together and prefer a solution to change the system of Nigeria. I will clamor this until we come out and take it back. Until Nigeria change its course. I will keep on claiming these two things. Is Nigeria a country? No, let's go a different way. I want to say thank you to the one of the Labour Party chieftain. I have been expecting that word from him. INEC, on INEC table, the Labour does not have a chairman. It is null and void. I've been saying this to people think I was joking. They cannot gag, they cannot gangster anything. Labour Party does not have a chairman. And anything that comes from them, from now onward, will not be recognized. Just imagine, this man pushes Labour Party into the next dispensation. If the status quo remains like this, and we do not revoke, and the Labour Party card carrier do not come out and bring this guy down physically, or anyhow they want to do it, take over everything and organize a new election, in-house election for Labour Party, my brother, the next election, any candidate that comes out, we not losing. That candidate might win, but will not be recognized. The second person that followed him in the ballot will be taken up as the winner of that election. Because no candidate will go to INEC head office and those candidates will not be recognized because you don't have a chairman, and the constitution states it clearly. Constitutionally, Labour Party will not be on the ballot if you don't have a new chairman. They will not be on the ballot. I just want to bring that back. That is exactly what that chieftain is talking about. But he doesn't want to lose it out. Labour Party will not be on the ballot if Abure remain the chairman. That is how it is, and that is the constitution. That is the Nigerian constitution. If INEC does not recognize your chairmanship, INEC do not recognize the entire party, and the party do not even exist in the record of INEC anymore. And anything that comes from them, it's null and void. That kills that matter. So everybody should watch out. He is going to come out by himself. Abure, we will uproot his root, his taproot from that Labour Party, and we will blow him out like blowing potato, scatter out. That is how we're going to do him. Because he is there standing for something, collecting money. He is there. They are ganging up his enemies that were his friends before. They are coming back to foster a unity of evil, so that they can bust the mind of some gullible Nigerians to do whatever they want to do. It's not going to work. It's not going to work because, yeah, thank you, man. It's not going to work. The truth shall prevail. And what I want to say here is that every Nigerian should have this in his mind. This is what is going to pull us out. And I hear Chore is organizing a rally, a protest in Nigeria. I just laugh. This guy is not for the people. This guy is for Agbado, and he's not going to change. If you are expecting Sowore to change, he will never change. Thank you, Mama, for accepting my submission. God bless you.
Thank you for your submission. Thank you so much. Thank you again, Mr. Ivis, for the opportunity to moderate this show today again. But I just want to test Mr. CM. Mr. CM, good evening. Are your gadgets working? I can't hear us. Or you can hear, you can't speak. Mr. CM? Okay. Mr. Ivis, I will appreciate if you make the screen bigger a little bit. If you can put the names. Can you hear me? Or is okay? Who is next now? Oh my, I can't see them.
I'm the next person. If you can hear me clearly.
Okay, yes, okay then. Okay, speak to us, give us a mandate. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Greetings to you, the panelists, every other person. Comment section greetings to everyone over there. Thank you very much for all that you do. We do appreciate you. Mr. Elvis, thank you very much again for today. This is a fight for the soul of the country. We do this for humanity and for the country. Well, I don't know if your prayer can actually hold down Guinness. I don't know if your prayer can hold them. The last time I checked, organizations actually tried where economy foster and prosper. If organization don't prosper in an economy in a country anymore, several things are involved. Either insecurity, bad governance, inflation, or poor economy, or if there's no patronage for their goods and services anymore. So I'm not sure if at this time or if at this point your problem or your concern should be that you should pray that Guinness does not leave Nigeria. I really don't understand why educated mind will pray at this point that Guinness should not leave Nigeria. The last time I checked, all over the world, companies are doing great, not because they are extraordinary, but because the environments where they actually have their businesses or their organization actually allow them to thrive. In fact, in some countries like where I live, by the grace of God, government give money to organization. I mean, it happened during COVID-19. In fact, some got as big as $5 billion US for their business during COVID-19. And can I shock you? Those money, they are not going to be paid back. They were given to them by government. Now, the question you want to ask yourself before you start praying that Guinness should not leave Nigeria is that what is the government giving to Guinness? Hopefully you can see hear me clearly. The question you should ask yourself and not bother yourself about prayer, because I know that God himself is not a wicked God. In fact, he gave talents to people and he told them, go make profit with this talent so that if I come back, I will get it back from you. And now you sit down here and then praying and telling Nigerians to pray that Guinness should not leave Nigeria. Well, I don't know. I don't know if your prayer will save Guinness from leaving Nigeria. I don't know if your prayer will actually fix the economy of the country. Because rather than pray, talk to your government to create a thriving society, a thriving community for the people that does their business, and even foreigners bringing their business into the country to thrive and succeed. The last time I checked, there's still insecurity in the country. Inflation is on the highest in the history of the country today. And more so, the last time I checked, all over the world, organizations thrive where they have credible human beings as their presidents, where they have men of integrity as their senators or their member of house, where they have governors of their states doing greatly well and supporting the businesses. I sit here and thanks by the grace of God. And I know that my governor is doing everything possible to make sure that the economy here thrive. Even though, with all due respect, I'm not to humiliate him or to say bad about him, even though he's fiscally challenged. That is the man that sits as my governor today in Texas. And I have a fellow panelist on the panel, maybe one or two, if the other person is here, that can say what I'm saying here. We don't pray that Boeing should not leave Texas. We don't pray that Lockheed Martin should not leave Texas. Once my government do what is right, they stay. The question you ask yourself is, what is this Bula Blue, Bala Blue town hall different from this other town hall doing that will make Guinness to stay or not to go? Nigerians, I don't know if it bothers me when you even see Bright Mind saying all of this. It bothers me. It just stabs my heart. You're praying that Guinness should not leave Nigeria? Praying to which God? When your government close down factories and pastors end up buying up factories and then turn them to churches, and then you are praying that God should give you work. Hey, I don't know. It just bothers my imagination. You are praying that Guinness should not leave Nigeria. For real? The last time I checked, there's an FBI case file on your president. Certificate forger. 18 people died in the past election. A 19-year-old boy killed himself because one Amada must be a president. And you are saying companies should not leave the country? I am not saying they should leave. I am not saying they should leave. But are you doing what to make them stay in the country in the first place? My exam will soon come up. The analyst in figures, Mr. Jonathan, will soon come and tell us what the economy says today, inflation rates today. The last time I checked, how many of your senators, how many of your rep members or governors are cutting down on their expenses as proposed by my president, His Excellency, Mr. Peter Okute Gregory Obi? How many of them cut down on their expenses? Allegedly, now they now have a list of what the various states want to pay to citizens as minimum wage. Samfara is still proposing 35,000 naira on that list, allegedly. And you are saying Guinness should not leave Nigeria? Get me and get me well. I am not saying they should leave, but are you doing what to make them stay in the country? When these guys are just, hey, no government in the world tries for propaganda. Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the surrogate, all they do is to lie. This is the government of lie. And whether you bother say about what somebody put in the comment section saying that Peter Obi will not be the president. Peter Obi is not the president today. How has it changed your life? How has your life changed? Rather, you are going to penury and into poverty. You are suffering, and you are saying Peter Obi will not. Hey, Peter Obi is not the president. But how has your life changed today? Yeah, people all over the places. Hey, what bothers me most is the fact that the young girl child of 16 years old or 20 years old, the young boy child of 20 years ago has not seen anything called good governance. These evil men destroyed everything. So Nigerians, I am praying that Guinness should not leave Nigeria. Talk to your government and your labor union. Fix your country and see whether Guinness will stay or they will go. I know where Guinness is. Eric Moore, their factory, like Braconda say, I mean, you need to see it to know what they have there. And look at the magnitude of what they are taking out of the country. Then what is left? Nigerian government, fix your country. When you fix it and have credible men in power, then you attract what you need to attract. Thank you very much. I leave the mic.
Thank you so much. Yes, Nigerians, you head in, fix your country, and then you attract whoever deems it fit to come and invest in your country. Let me, please pardon me, the comment section people, and of course the panelists as well. Mommy Diaspora, good evening to every one of you. And welcome again to this evening's broadcast. Please like and share. Click on the like button and share as well. Click on the $sign. A special welcome to those of you that are just joining us now. Please do us a favor to click on the like, the thumbs up. If you are not acquainted with that, click on the thumbs up for us. Thank you so much. Yes, let me give my own submission, and my time starts now. It's not going to be long. Yes, I would say in regard to the companies leaving Nigeria, in a way, I would say Tinubu is a blessing in disguise. Yes, when I finish, Monaco attack me. I did wait for now. I would say Tinubu is a blessing in disguise. Why? Because I believe this is the easiest way to get Nigerians to do the needful. At least, maybe if the ones that think they have work now join the ones that are not working, that will help to put them out. So I think all the companies should leave, and let Nigerians, either they take their country back or let Nigerians take over these spaces. Yes, why not? 75 years, that was before independence, it's still there. And what are the conditions? These companies, okay, they've been there supplying jobs, giving jobs to our people. At what rate? At what expense? So these are those things we need to look at. It's not just about giving job to people. Are those salary they are paying them, is it a living wage? Can they really get rich from those salaries? That's a question you need to ask yourself. Can they really say they are having a good life with those salaries? So sometimes, yes, we want to just say, okay, the company, we know how things are out here, but is it the same there? It's not the same. So if they are leaving, they've been making a lot of money from Nigeria. If things are not good now, and they lose 61 billion naira, and they decide to leave, it's a good thing. Let them go, so that Nigerians can come out quick and do what we have been expecting. Before the companies can leave, for me, it's better, because that would trigger the new Nigeria quicker than all this talking we are doing here, because we need action now. And when the action is about to start, then we are crying again. You shouldn't do this. No, all this is look, including all the oil company, everything, they should leave, pack and go. Let us start from scratch. Let us just crash everything and rebuild, because the system is already faulty. If the foundation is broken, what can the righteous do? The foundation of Nigeria is broken. It was founded on fraud, so it can't continue. So if they are falling out and they are leaving, then kudos, thank God they are leaving. So it's time for us. Like I say, I'm a proponent of a homegrown solution. My grandfather used to be a brewer. You know, he was into brewing gin and all these things those days. And if not their interference with our own development, I think all these things that they are bringing to us, we'll be able to do them ourselves. So maybe their living is a way for us to wake up and start doing what we need to do. Because I don't think they have it all. I don't think they have two heads. I don't think so. Yes, we will be deprived from not developing, but thank God many of us have been abroad. Also, it's time if they leave and things, yes, we can go back and build our country. Singapore did it. We will not be the only ones that have started it, that have done it. So I don't see anything wrong with it. If they want to go, let them go. They can leave. All of them, in fact, all of them should leave. Let the country come to a total collapse so that Nigerians can come out and do the needful. So that the leaders of Nigeria will know that there is God. So that they will know that it's not about the power of man, it's the hand of God that matters. And when the people now, when God now is fighting for the people, there must be a change. So for me, I think it's good. I will repeat it, if all of them want to live, let them live. So that what we are looking for Nigerians to come out and take what rightfully belongs to them, can happen quicker and faster than all of us are talking here every day. Thank you. Let me call the next person. I think that's Destiny. Mr. Destiny, please come across to us. Speak to us. God bless you.
You still get 3 minutes. So
I know.
Thank you so much.
I'm coordinating. So I'm moderating. So I will leave it for you people to talk. Mr. You want to talk for my 3 minutes? I'm not going to give them to you. Mr. Destiny, come across for us. Thank you.
I know, say you don't like me now. You don't give me now. I expect that. No.
Now you know.
Make I use that for you. Make I use them. Make I use that for okay. Make I use that for you now.
Mr. Heavy said they say it's not transferable. I'm just now it's not transferable. That's what Mr. Heavy said.
When was that? When was that? Which kind of that one again? Okay.
Mr. Heavy talk said it too. Don't worry, we'll still come and defend it.
We did different camp. Make it go with a number.
Okay, no worry. Mr. Destiny, please come across. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate. I greet everybody. Good evening and good morning, good afternoon, depending on where everybody's watching or listening to each and every one of us.
So sorry. Oh, is it that I'm not showing up here? I'm not there.
My own topic is.
Madam Luke, wait, please. Madam Luke, yeah, you are after Jonathan. You after Destiny, then Jonathan, then it's you. Okay?
Oh, okay. All right.
Thank you. You are showing. Thank you.
Can I continue?
Yes, please continue. Sorry about that.
All right, thank you. Everybody is condemning Showore since yesterday. I've never seen any candidate from Labour Party that many people are saying, let me say, accused of anything, crime or embezzlement or whatever, that Peter Obi have ever come out to say this person did this or not, or whether he even defend the person. I remember when in 2023 election, there are some governorship election in Showore Party. He came out and said they get some allegation against some governors that they collected money from some governors, something like that. He condemned all their actions. So if we are condemning Showore, why wouldn't we condemn Tabi? Tabi have never condemned anybody from the Labour Party that people accuse of anything. Even the car that the Labour Party senators and rep collected, Tabi never condemned it. Rather, he support them to say that they collected it because of their job. But we in this panel, many of us condemn it. But people that somebody that we are supporting did not condemn it. But see, so rather always condemn whether you are a friend or you are not a friend. If you hear that you did something, because I said it the last time, I said there are some things in Nigeria that we cannot know. Peter Obi must know that this thing is true or not true. His level in that country right now. Any accusation Peter Obi must know if it's true or not. He have never come out to condemn any of them, because he have gone to that extent that he will know that this thing, because there are some people that will come out and give him the proof, the evidence, and everything. He have never come out one day to tell the follower that, okay, yeah, I check, I do everything. Even the update that he said he's going to, sorry, I forgot, that he wants to do for the party today. I've never come out to say he did it or not. But yes, many of us here are still supporting that, yes, that he's a saint, he's perfect. He does not. Why won't you are perfect? Because there's no crime with you, you don't have any crime, but you have never condemned anything that is going on around you. You have never condemned anybody that people are saying this person is bad, this one is bad, this one is bad. But for you, you have never said anything. But the person that will come out and said, people said, and him, I know that he always gets some insight before he talk. Because there are some things, before that we will talk, I know that he has some kind of insight that came to tell him that this is what is going on and give him some evidence. And he cannot bring it out of him. Maybe somebody sue him. And I know if really some things that Shore is saying, he does not have the evidence, he will not say it, because I know as he's in Nigeria, there are many people that will always take that man to court. Why is it that as Nigeria is, we know that if really many things that that man is saying, if he does not have the evidence, they could have locked him up for a long time. The way Nigeria is. But the one that we were supporting, even now, somebody just said now that he organizing rally. When Buhari lost election many times, he organized rally. Zabi never organized anyone. In the country that many of us are living, if the country that are not running, or the policy that the country brings is not okay, is the opponents that always organize all those rallies. Now somebody is organizing rally, I said he's supporting Jagaban. And he criticized the Jagaban even more than the Peter Obi that many of us are supporting here. But still yet, we always condemn the person. Always, how many times Peter Obi has ever, if I want to condemn, criticize the Agbado, you always say my senior brother or I don't know how he always put it. But if you want to condemn Agbado, you always put either Emiloko or whatever. How many times have Peter Obi want to condemn Agbado, put anything like that? Either he used my senior brother, he used Edani, or he used president. So if we are supporting someone or want to hate somebody because he speak out, because many of us, we always pretend. If somebody that speak, we don't like him because he speak his mind. Whether you like me or you don't like me, he speak it on his own. But we don't like the person because he talk. The next thing we say he talk too much. Now that is our own. Then we will come here and say that we need a good Nigeria. No, we don't need good Nigeria. We need a person that we know that when we talk, he will always support our own. That's what any majority of us are doing. Because if not, I don't see what you would have ever done in that country. Because no president in that country that would have never criticized, have never rallied around in protest or whatever. How many has been done? But here, the Shore is the one that is always collecting money from them. The who have never done all those things is not collecting money. Is the one that is always sent. Is the good one that every one of us love. So, is it Black Panther? I think so. Yesterday said that Shore was supporting Abacha. Shore never support Abacha because of the music Fela sing about Abacha. International chief. So they always go there when Babangida anoint the election. Now why would you do something like that?
Sorry for your correct you. Sorry, sir.
No.
So did not. Wait, now you accuse me of something. Let me correct you, Gary. He did not. So I did not say he support Abacha. Oh, I did not say so. Let him play it back. Tell him to play him back. Tell him to play back. Tell him to play it back.
Mr. Black Panther, don't worry.
Yeah.
I will correct him. Well, let him finish. You only have 1 minute left.
So let it to correct him, I beg.
He will take it back. Just wait, please. He will take it back.
No, Black Panther said it. He said Shore supported, can pay for. He said Shore and Jagaban can pay for. I forgot his name. He escaped me again because of the interaction.
No, I think what he was saying is that you said the music. What I think I wanted to correct you was that you said Fela Shore said whether Fela's song for Abacha. It's not Abacha. It was IBB.
No, Abacha. I said Shore. He said because of that international TT. That was why.
Yes, it was IBB. It was IBB, not Abacha.
Yes, okay, IBB. Sorry. Right.
Yes,
so that's why he did not support. What is this name again? I forgot. Sorry. Oh my God, you interrupt me. I forgot.
Abiola.
So that's why Abiola, hey, thank you. That's why I did not support Abiola because that international activity. But when they annoyed the election, that's why he supported that. You are not supposed, whether the man is corrupt or not, let what the people vote for, let it stand. So you said he supported Abiola for the election. He did not because of that music of international activity. So if we did not like person, it's not good for us to lie against the person. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis.
Madam, can I 10 seconds?
Let 10 seconds be 10 seconds, please, because more people are waiting. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. 10
I
seconds.
think the brother that just spoke do not understand one, Nigerian politics. Two, he cannot differentiate between the two people we are talking about, Obi and Shore. Look, let me tell you one thing. I say I know Shore very well. So get that into you now. And Shore supported Abiola. We were in that Abiola Christian. On the day Abiola declared, he was there. If it's live, let him throw it back. What are you saying? That I did not support Abiola?
It's a lie. It was not there. When they
He
announced
was
the
there.
election,
Were you there? Were you there?
It's a lie. It's a lie. It was not there.
My brother, which university you did that time?
Oh,
Look at what you are saying. And your friend already said he was there. Go and look at the tape.
Hey, Black
okay,
Panther,
let's move on.
please. We
Okay,
don't
let's
have
move on,
time,
please.
please. I have people on
Yes.
the backstage.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to start putting people that have given their submission on the backstage now so that other people can come in. You cannot be using this your Bobizwa power to threaten everybody here.
I'm not threatening him. He was saying the wrong thing.
Okay, thank you.
Let him finish. Maybe we'll tell you later. Mr. Jonathan, please come across. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Patricia. I greet you. Mr. Elvis, thank you also. Thank you very much for the good work you are doing. I greet all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you all. Madam Luke, Abdul, Malik, Madam Ifi, once again, Mr. Odoa, Black Panther, God Chris, Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Destiny, Madam Patricia, give us a mother. God bless you all, my wonderful people. I'm here listening, but I don't know what is happening. So, Madam, please, everybody should respect the rules with Madam Patricia. You know, safe now, you the moderate, people respect you as well. So please, all this make a quit off for 1 minute, make a quit off for 2 minutes. If you do anyhow, someone like Black Panther and give us a mother, you go carry one place which you want to put. Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you.
God, just eat your starch and your black soup. Just relax. Just leave me.
No mind now.
Thank you.
Put them there now. Put them there. They reply. Put them there immediately.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I greet all the panelists, fellow panelists once again, and those on the comment section, those that are listening, the callers. I greet everyone. Welcome. Madam Patricia, I don't know the name of the last panelist so that I can address him appropriately.
His name is Mr. Destiny.
Mr. Destiny, yeah. See, Mr. Destiny, I will have to use 2 minutes to address your submission. I'll try as much as possible, probably less than that. The issue here is that it seems you don't know the difference between Mr. Peter Obi, Labour Party, and the Labour Party leadership. So when Shore is making his comment, why can't Shore make his comment on Labour Party, if that is what we are talking about, specifically on Labour Party? Why the person of Mr. Peter Obi? You need to address that. If Shore stay on course and address the issues that is facing Nigeria today, no problem. But he cannot speak 2 minutes straight without mentioning Peter Obi, because it seems that gives him traction. It gives him he gets some audience. He gets more audience, more listener, more viewership once he inserts Peter Obi into the mix. So it's working for him. He has to find a way to keep quiet as far as mentioning Mr. Peter Obi's name is concerned. Face the issues.
Why not Peter Obi condemn what is happening in his party?
Peter Obi is playing the role of an opposition. Okay, so when you are playing the role of an opposition, you don't also shoot yourself in the foot. First of all, remember, you need to put that in all your calculation, in all your analysis. Peter Obi is a politician. So get that straight. And Mr. Peter Obi is an opposition. And I can tell you for free today, amongst Peter Obi, between the two of them, Peter Obi and Sowore, even the baby in the womb know who is playing the role of an effective opposition today. Because if you are playing the role of an effective opposition, you will not be attacking your fellow opposition, that both of you are in the opposition wing. You will face squarely the sitting government. As Okonkwo said, Barrister Okonkwo said, if they are doing good, you will say they got to do better. If they are doing better, you say they got to give you the best. And if they are doing the best, you say their best is not enough. That's how we get a good country. That's how everywhere we are in the West today, that's why they are good. The opposition stand ready. They stand ready to face the ruling government, not your fellow opposition. It is useless. You are wasting your bullets. It is like a man who is at war and facing your fellow group that you are fighting war together, rather than to face the opposition. Sowore is wasting his bullet, wasting his time, wasting quality time, wasting the platform that he has, rather than using it to face the sitting government, so that we can all get a good Nigeria. I prefer to say good Nigeria, because there's nothing good about it in the first. It's not about saying that we want a better Nigeria. There's nothing good already as we speak. So for me, it's wasting his time. So you need to get it straight, get it right, Mr. Destiny. If Sowore really means, if it really means good for Nigeria, face the ruling government. Let us hear you speak to the ruling government. Speak about the highway project. Speak about the minimum wage. Speak about the poverty level in Nigeria. Face this issue consistently. Speak about the interest rate issue that we're facing in Nigeria. Speak about the corruption. Speak, vis-a-vis Mr. Tinubu and his ministers. That is it. So leave Mr. Peter Obi alone here. I don't think, respectively, I don't think your position is you actually do justice here. No, not at all. Because Sowore must come out and speak to the issue. If indeed is a progressive and he is looking for a good Nigeria, speak to the issues of the day and leave Mr. Peter Obi out of the mix. Do you think that yesterday or the other day, if Sowore had, come out and talked about minimum wage, squarely on minimum wage, do you think we'll be talking? Do you think we'll be talking about him here today?
He always talk about it. He always even follow them for the protest.
And when he talks about it, so let him face that squarely. When was the last time? I will end on this. When was the last time you heard Mr. Peter Obi talked about Kwankwanso? Because Kwankwanso is also, they are all in the same group. They all contested 2023 election.
Because all of them are the same group.
Time? Listen,
all of them are the same group.
When was the last time you heard Mr. Obi talked about Atiku? There are a lot of things to talk about Atiku. But it will be sheer waste of time.
Why will he talk about Atiku? Is he not your vice president Atiku in 2019?
Okay, let me leave it at that. I think this is a waste of time. But just get it straight. What you're saying doesn't add up. I just tell you that because you kept on interrupting me. You don't want to listen to facts. You just want to argue. So
you have used 5 minutes. You have 3 minutes left, Mr. Jonathan.
Yes, you are on your own. I will use my 3 minutes effectively. I just want to, clear the air on this Sowore thing so that you don't come here and mislead people here. Please, let me just say this on this issue of Guinness, leaving Nigeria. See, as Nigeria stands today, there is no multinational company that can survive in Nigeria today. You should get that straight. Those that are still there, they are struggling. What they are using now, they are using their savings. Those profit that they have accumulated over the years, and eventually they will tap out. Each and every one of them will tap out, and as they tap out, they will leave Nigeria. No company can survive in Nigeria as it is today. There's only one solution, and one solution only, except the Nigerian government agree to be giving them dollar under the table. If Tinubu today cause the likes of Guinness and other multinationals in Nigeria that, okay, we will be giving you dollar for 400 naira to a dollar, 500 naira under the table, then these companies will survive. Other than that, they will all of them, they will leave Nigeria. They cannot survive. It's as simple as that. A company that lost 16 billion in 2023, 5 billion in 2022, now over 60 billion in 2024. Is that tenable? Of course not. So they got to leave as fast as possible. So there is no business that can survive as it is right now in Nigeria. Everything they are doing is all charade. They are just playing around, playing games, lying to Nigerians, pretending as if everything is right, pretending as if the country is right, to add salt to injury. Guinness also has left the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Today, they are leaving the Nigerian Stock Exchange. You know how much they are taking out there? Over 1 trillion will be shared away from the value of the so-called Nigerian Stock Exchange. So people will, on this thing alone, Nigerians will lose money. A lot of Nigerians will lose money. I can imagine the panic that is going on now as we speak. So it is not favorable to Nigeria at all. The only solution, and I dare them to do that, is to call them and come and be taking dollar under the table. Take it cheaper. That's what they are being. That's why they can survive in Nigeria over the years. It is this cheap dollar. They are part of, they wreck Nigeria to this level that we are. So they can't survive. They will all have to leave. On top of it, we have a government that has no clue whatsoever on how to deal with the problem.
10 seconds left.
I'll leave it. I always like to talk, when you talk on issues like that, like this, to put 1 or 2 solutions on the table so that government can listen, at their own peril if they don't. I will leave it at that for now, Madam.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you so much. Naija, I can't see your face. If you want me to bring you, I need to remove somebody that will give you submission to put them on the backstage. I can't see you, and this is the last time I'll ask for this. I'm not seeing you. Now I can see you now. Okay. I have to, Mr. Destiny, you have to be on the backstage for now. When it's time to give final submission, I'll bring you in. All right. Let me quickly appreciate Vero. Thank you very much for the super chat earlier on. God bless you. I'm very grateful. And Peggy Modi, thank you very much, man. God bless you. God bless you. I appreciate every one of you guys. Make use of that $sign. Encourage what we do here. Help us to like this broadcast. Let our voices go far and help us to share. Thank you. Madam Patricia, thank you very much, man. Back to you.
Thank you. Yes, okay. Madam Luke, good evening to you again. Please come through.
Good evening, Madam Pat.
Good evening, my dear. How you doing now?
We do.
Okay, I'm good.
All right.
Thank you, Madam Luke. Thank you very much, ma, for joining us today. Good evening to you.
No problem. I promise to obey the rules, but I wanted to beg Mr. Maida Watch. Anytime you are giving your videos, I would like to know who is making those videos, because that guy that first spoke, he just started speaking and I didn't know who he was. So just that was it, so that at least for the records, I can know where those people stand and when they start talking.
No, which guy are you talking about now?
The guy with the brown kaftan that was talking, that was praising Tinubu and was telling them that we have to rise up and all that. The very first person.
Oh, that is Pastor. What was his name again? I forgot his name now.
I don't know him.
That's Buba from
Buba, Pastor Buba. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't see him in his introduction, so I didn't know who he was. Pastor Buba.
Oh, I thought maybe you already know him. Anyway.
No, I don't know him. I've never seen him in my life.
Okay, I take blame for that. Yes. What about the other guy that we're talking about Labour Party and all that?
All they said he was a Labour Party chieftain. No name, nothing.
No, his name is Mr. Ikena.
I don't know him. I don't know him.
They say all they
They
said.
they flashed his name briefly. They flashed his name briefly.
Oh,
But
briefly.
that look is so funny. Say all they said is Labour Party shifted. That's all.
Yes, so I was like, who is this one again? Anyway, anyway, hello, Mommy Diaspora. Hello, Mr. Elvis, my co-panelists, commentators, viewers, chatters, and the moderators, of course, that keep us sane. I said I would join today because I promised to abide by the rules and not to mention the C word or the K word. Okay. So this Mr. Pastor Buba that was praising Mr. Tinubu, he started by saying, I mean, I guess the guy, I think there's something I have noticed that in this whole hardship and crisis that we're going on in Nigeria, people tend to be very, very confused and they contradict themselves while they talk. This man was praising Tinubu on one side and he said he has done very well and in areas of security. And I'm like, is he serious? Is it for real? Security in what aspect? And he's saying that, yeah, he knows that he's president now, and by whatever means he got there. I was happy he added that, because he actually got there by whatever means necessary he got there, which was all illegal, by the way. And he says he has to correct his wrongs. I mean, these are the kind of things that make me just sit down in my bed and I don't want to talk. How can somebody that is an epitome of wrongdoing correct his wrongs? He's only going to keep doing wrong. So what is this a part of the psychosis Nigerians are going through? And then does the wrong that he's supposed to correct include the stolen mandate? So which wrongs are we correcting here is my question to that Pastor Buba. And to say he's actually a pastor, that's a disgrace.
He's a prophet. He's a prophet. Isa El Buba.
He's a prophet. That's even worse. A prophet. A prophet. Anyway, as I was saying, he was saying that, oh, why does he want to make the coastal highway instead of fixing all the roads? Please, Mr. Pastor Buba, whatever you're saying, you know what? You are not giving us any new information. And I understand that we are not giving any new information. All of us are circling the drain, and you're entitled to your opinion. But by all means, you cannot be praising Tinubu for security in one hand and telling him to assist the farmers to go back to their farms. You want him to give subsidies to fertilizers and all that so that farmers can go back to their farms. Now, how can farmers go back to their farms when he admitted by his own mouth that the farms are unsafe? So that man is very confused. So he needs to just stay on one part of the side of the road instead of crossing from one side to the other and one side to the other, because he wasn't making sense at all. He was talking from two sides of his mouth. Still on Showore, I don't know why Showore is an issue, and I refuse to devote my time to discussing whatever Showore has to say. He's had the right to his own opinion. He's just like, for me, he's another Simon Ekpa, as far as I'm concerned. I respect their wish to do whatever they want to do, however they want to do it, but you cannot attack other people while you're trying to give your own submission or your own perspective. So whatever he's trying to do, whatever he's trying to accomplish, he has my blessings. If he's on his own way of fighting for a better Nigeria, that's fine. But he cannot keep attacking Peter Obi unnecessarily, because Peter Obi is not in government. He should devote his time and spend another 5 years in Nigeria with his passport stolen to make more sacrifices. Obi is not his problem. He should face the current government. And then we were talking about, was it Arise TV? And they brought the Labour Party chieftain, and he was saying that obedience have to move. First of all, let me even leave that matter alone. What exactly is the correlation between Labour Party and obedience? I don't see anything. I don't see. As far as I'm concerned, everybody should keep their party as a card-carrying member. Even if you're a PDP, if you're an APC, when it comes 27, keep the party you are on. Don't register under Labour Party. Do not register under Labour Party. But when you go to the polls, but you know who you're going to vote for. I think that's the only way out for this. All this one about going here and going there and going there and going there, because that way you don't have to give any funds to Labour Party for Abure and he likes to siphon. And if Peter Obi wants to run his campaign, there should be an independent place for him to run his campaign. It cannot be through Labour Party. I don't know what the INEC rules are for that, but he should have his own independent campaign managers that can be accountable. It has nothing to do with Abure. All finances should be cut from that Abure because that's the only thing keeping him there. So I don't understand the relationship between Labour Party and obedience. Where anybody wants to attack Obi, they will talk about obedience. If they want to attack Labour Party, they will attack Obi. I don't understand why they are connected. Labour Party was only the vehicle Obi used to accomplish his aims. It has nothing to do with the obedience. And if Obi wasn't in the Labour Party, obedience will not even near that place. But to call obedient Labour Party members, I think is a disservice. I support Obi, but I'm not a Labour Party member. I can never register under Labour Party, especially under Abure. So I don't understand what the confusion is. But people will always stir the pot.
Thank you, Madam Luke.
Yes, people will always stir the pot, and they always try to mix oranges and onions because they have nothing better to do, or they're very ill, or they're very ill-informed. And he was saying something about we pray with God and the wickedness and only this one. I think that was the purpose, Pastor Bube, calling God and only wickedness. So who are the wicked people in Nigeria? People are calling satanic and calling are these people? Are they operating in vacuum? They don't have names. They don't have faces, and they are praying. Finally, Guinness. So people are angry now because Guinness is leaving because they don't have anything to drink to press blow. Is that what the problem is? So because an alcoholic factory is leaving Nigeria, the whole world should come to an end. Is that what your religion preaches? Is that what your culture preaches? So what is the big deal? I know people are going to lose lots of jobs or whatever, but people have been losing jobs. So yes, let them all leave because it's only then Nigerians will come to their senses to know that, you know what, people have been aiding and abetting their habits for so long. So let them leave. It's only an alcoholic company. Of what use is it? Producing alcohol. It's not like you're producing vehicles. You're not producing helicopters. So why should I be crying that alcoholics are leaving in Nigeria? Good riddance. In fact, they should all leave. Because all you do is drink, get drunk, entertain your bestialities, and that's all you do. So maybe the Nigerians will become sane. And then the Guinness people will now go back and go look for where to sell their woes, because that hasn't brought Nigeria any progress mentally or psychologically. All you do is get people drunk, and the next thing they indulge in all kind of debauchery and all kind of what do you call it, immoralities. So yes, they should leave. Go to dance. Let the country, let them patronize homegrown goods. We have moonshiners. We have palm wine in the villages. Go and patronize those ones. Must you have black stout? Must you have black Guinness? So I mean, I'm not worried about their countries. They are multinationals leaving, and I know Guinness is one of the epitome. Is a symbol for all the multinationals. But the economists in the house have explained it to us. All of these companies have been here because they've been getting kickbacks and been getting favorable. But right now, Tinubu, he doesn't know how to play the game. And because of his policies, and just because of the nature of which he got to that office, he doesn't see that his presence in Aso Rock is a disgrace to the country.
30 seconds left.
Thank you. It's a disgrace to the country, and nobody will take him seriously. So on that note, Nigerians would have to wake up. But like they said, when this man says Nigerians need to wake up and they're not asleep, Nigeria will be sleeping for a long time. Because like I always say, a hungry man cannot fight. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Madam Luke. Thank you for your submission. Yes, let them leave. Like I said, they should leave. This one will get Nigerians to be sober, I believe. They will come out to do the needful. Yes, every one of them, let all of them leave so that Nigerians will take their own destiny in their hands. I think that will help faster.
We will rebrand our wine now.
Of course. Of course. Yes. That would be the best that will happen to us. Yes. Okay, let me call Mr. Abdul Malik. Good evening and welcome to the broadcast. Talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Nigeria Watch, and everybody in the panel. I was not surprised Guinness announced plan to leave Nigeria after 75 years. What do you expect? Country that there is nothing is working currently in Nigeria. When somebody open a business or company, you expect to gain, not to lose. Probably when you are losing, the company will not function, yes? It's not only this is just the beginning. Many will leave. Next month or next 3 weeks, you will hear more. They will leave again because there is nothing is working in the country. When somebody open a business, what do you expect to do? You expect to gain, not to lose. Probably when you are losing, the company will not function. Yes, many will leave. Not only this, you will hear more. You understand? Just take a look. You see now. You see, Nigeria, I don't know why this government, if I will say that they don't know what to do to make the country, to move the country forward, I don't really know what to say. How many months now? We hear past month, many companies left Nigeria, but still they are still living. What did they do about this? They don't even have plan. What are they doing about it? So that the company the company that they are here now, they are in Nigeria now, they will not leave. They don't even have any plan. They still continue. The company they are living. I don't really know what this government how they are planning. I don't really understand. And we have people that they say they are graduate, they are professor, they are masters, their economy, they are this and this. What is your contribution so that the country will move forward? You are AP to president. You don't give the president advice, or you don't give idea how the country will move forward. What type of our black people who do all these things? Why are we so wicked? Or I don't really understand. I don't know. But your country, you have a country. You don't even prefer that your country. You prefer another man's country. All what you have, you carry it to another man's country to go and invest there. Why can't you invest in your country so that those where you go to invest, they will come to your country to boom your economy, to boost your economy? You don't have sense. You don't have brain. You steal money. You embezzle money. You take it to another man's country to go and open company. They all keep in the bank there. They are using the money to develop their country. But why can't you use the money to put one or two company in your country so that you employ people in that company? But why our people are so wicked? I don't really understand. How are we going to change this narrative? How? Because no unity. And anywhere there's no unity, there's no peace. Every day, the country is getting harder. People are commenting, people are lamenting every day. So how can we change this narrative now? How can we do it? It's not to talk, and at the end, nothing happen. They will not even hear us. People though they hear, they will just feel like say nothing, just leave those people. They will just talk and go and rest. How can we change this? How can we do it? Because those people, the thing is getting out of hand. Every day, people are suffering. Look at now, if this company Guinness left now, you know how many citizens of Nigeria are working on that company? Now they will be unemployed. They will not be job for them. Yes. How? And more are planning to leave. Not only this you hear now. Some are planning to leave like next 3 weeks or next 2 weeks or next month. What type of government are we? This guy, you don't come to repair Nigeria, you come to destroy. Just take a look. You don't even address insecurity, inflation. Nothing like that. Nothing. Every day we have different story. Either adopt student, or buy so people somewhere, or you hear company left Nigeria after 75 years. Do you know what is 75 years? 75 years. This company have already concluded they want to left Nigeria. This government, I don't really know what we do so that this narrative will change. But look at now, the Yoruba people now, that there was contesting against Jonathan. No one, all of them, they are quiet. No one is talking now. They are all quiet because Jonathan is not from Yoruba. But now this guy, Tinubu is Yoruba, now nobody is talking. How can we grow in this way? We can never be grow.
But Mr. Abdul, you cannot generalize. Say some Yoruba people, because not all support
No.
him. Not all.
That is what I'm telling you. I know. No worry.
Yeah, but
I
say
said some.
some. Don't say Yoruba people. You just say Yoruba people.
So no worry. Don't interrupt that. I know what I'm saying.
Don't worry, don't worry. You have to take it, but say some Yoruba people.
I say I know what I'm saying. Understand?
Yeah, but you have to say some Yoruba people.
Yeah, I said some. Okay, some Yoruba people, the one that were contesting, that were protesting against Jonathan. That is what I said. The one that was protesting against Jonathan, where are they now? That is what I said. It's like you don't hear, you don't listen very well what I heard, what I said. Understand? The one that was protesting against Jonathan, where are they now? That is what I say. Understand? Why are they not protesting now? Because this man is from Yoruba. But when Jonathan was doing well, it's not even half of this man that was protesting against him. But why can't they protest now? How can we move forward in this kind of attitude, kind of behaviors, kind of hatred, and all those ethnic group? We cannot move forward anywhere. Look at American. You know why they give a lottery every year? 50,000 people. They invite 50,000 people everywhere in the world to come and develop their country. Yeah, because they need foreigners. We cannot grow in this way. We can never grow because we hate ourselves. We don't like ourselves. Number one, if we want to grow, we need to like ourselves, love ourselves as a brother. Even though that person is not from your village, so far he's from Nigeria, love him, no matter where he's from. But we don't have that love each ourselves. That's why we are where we are today. That is number one. We need to change that thing. It's not good for us. Why can't they protest now against this Tinubu? They were protesting against Jonathan, but now they cannot do anything. How can we move forward in this way, in this kind of attitude? We cannot. Rather, everybody, for me, everybody should go in his own father's house. But nobody will divide the country. That is the best way. Everybody going home. But nobody will divide the country. If they do it that way, it will be better. Yeah, so thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, let me call the next person. Mr. Chris. Let me just say shout out to everybody. Just 1 minute. Please, if you are just joining us, kindly click on the like and share. Welcome to the debate. Click the $sign as well. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Chris, there's noise coming from you. I don't know. Are you driving?
No, are you sure it's from me?
Let me see. Oh, I can't see where the noise is coming from. I think it's from. Yes, it's from you.
Well, I doubt, because I'm in just one place. I'm not driving, I'm not doing anything.
Okay,
Well,
talk to us.
can I start?
Yes, please. Thank you. Welcome to today's meeting.
Yeah, good evening, Madam Patricia. Thank you for anchoring this program today. Yeah, welcome to the second day of the work week, and thank you for your service, although you are not a military man. And good evening, everybody. The people in the comment section, I like to start from there. And thank you all for all you do for continue to sacrifice your time to thicken this discussion every evening. And the people on the panel with me, I see all of you. I cannot mention all your names. And uh, welcome to Niger. At least you are the returning person here. Welcome back. And everybody listening to us from all over the world, I say good evening to you all. Then special greetings to Mr. Niger Watch. Ogasa, thank you so much for all you do. We'll continue to say thank you and continue to encourage you, even as you encourage us every day to keep on discussing the issues that affect the country. And the Mommy Diaspora, and thank you so much for all you do for the work, for keeping the cool in the comment section, for marshalling things that go on there. And thank you so much. Well, as for me, and concerning the issue of Showore, and I think we just need.
Mr. Chris, sorry, before you go, Mr. Chris, you said though we are not military people here. Eh?
Yes.
Is this outing every day, not more than military?
Yeah, no, if you say thank you for your service, it's actually a US phrase. That's how they thank the people in their military service. They always recognize them. Yeah. So not the kind we have here that are very okay to deal with civilians, but they are afraid of Boko Haram. It's
Okay.
only when civilians do something to them that they are boasting how they are going to level the community.
Okay.
Just
Okay. Now,
yesterday, the Boko Haram, they raided their barrack in Niger State, and that one is not making the news. If it
no.
was something happening in the southeast, the whole newspaper, everybody will be shouting and masturbating over nothing. Well, let me go to the issues today. I think the
Thank
two
you.
issues they are both they are germane. The first one is show. It's all about bad governance. I think for me, and the way I see it is this, some people might have different views. I think there's somebody that was speaking earlier for Mr. Showore. He's no longer on the panel. Yeah, I will understand the direction that person is coming from because sometimes if you've been so close to people, you can be able to see beyond what other people see. But we are not talking about a national ethos. And I don't think Showore has covered himself in glory concerning the situation going on in Nigeria. Imagine if he has just left Peter Obi alone. Even if he is refusing to leave Peter Obi alone. If he wants to talk about this politician, he has to talk about all of them fairly equally. But this constant diatribe against Peter Obi, it just portrays something more sinister. It's coming from a place of hatred, and there's no way any person can explain it otherwise because there are so many things that are bedeviling the nation at this point in time. There are just so many things to talk about. But I'm surprised that Showore tends to be fixated in the issues surrounding Peter Obi, the Labour Party, and they're just leaving the critical things. And if, for example, we all are fighting for a better country, well, that's a country that doesn't even exist in the first place. I think somebody said that in the WhatsApp group yesterday, and it was a very profound statement. If we claim to be fighting for a better country, we cannot be fighting ourselves. Everybody that is on the same trajectory, we don't need to fight ourselves. At the time we start fighting ourselves, then it means there is a different motive. We all know Peter Obi is clamoring for a better Nigeria. And what still, I'm surprised that Showore uses complete false information to attack Peter Obi, despite the fact that when they first raised the issue that Peter Obi didn't build any school, no, there was a lot of publications. Showore is a journalist, for God's sake. There were lots of publications out there that actually show that Peter Obi built schools, not just secondary, he renovated schools, he built teaching hospitals from scratch. And imagine after all those brouhaha, Showore is still using that again against Peter Obi. This is somebody that's supposed to be a journalist. So there's a point we get to in life at times, we just take a break and evaluate and think in retrospect Like I said earlier, he has not covered himself in glory. Whatever message he wants to pass across, I think he's passing the message wrongly. He's passing the message very, very wrongly. Because for now, Peter Obi remains the credible voice of opposition. So I don't think any person, any right-thinking person, should be doing anything to oppress that voice. It's the lone voice that we have in the political space of the country. So I don't know what show it stands to gain by constantly flogging His Excellency Peter Obi, who has literally done him nothing. Nothing. They've not had any one-on-one, unlike the case of Professor Shoyinka and the rest. Because it's just the problem. I don't know what the I don't know. I don't know what that man has done to some people in Nigeria that they've all turned into the whipping boy. Well, I trust the person of Peter Obi. He knows what he's doing. He will just keep forging on. And concerning Guinness, well, I think Madam Patricia Chelidi, I don't really know what your point was when you were making your points. I don't see anything good in it, no matter how you look at it. You know, nations should be happy when they have foreign investment, not just investment, when they have companies, industries in their country. There's no way to justify their living. It only portrays that we are not doing well. Something is wrong with us as a nation. The country is not going in the right direction. There's nothing positive about it. Because Guinness has been here for 75 whole years. 75 whole years. And let's not forget, apart from their headquarters in St. James's Gate in Dublin, Ireland, that is where I am, the biggest other factory is in Lagos, Nigeria, and Benin City. I'm talking about the one in Benin. I know you were also talking about the condition of service of the workers there. It will interest you to know that Guinness Nigeria PLC, the Benin branch, is at Ikbuba Hill, opposite Western Boys High School, side by side by Bender Brewery, our state-owned brewery that produces crystal beer and what's that malt again? There's one malta, wherever they produce. You know, the conditions of service in Guinness, you can never use it to compare the one of Bender Brewery. The things happening in Bender Brewery, they are shameful compared to what's happening in Guinness. People lobby to work in Guinness. The condition of service there is far, far better than the one that is owned by our own people. So the point in all this is that we can't keep blaming these people for what they are not responsible for. Bender Brewery cannot even stand its feet. Do you know how many times Bender Brewery has closed, reopened, closed, reopened? Is it not that same Bender Brewery is part of the thing Mr. Oduwa has been complaining about in line with the Okpila Cement Wahala? Bender Brewery is part of it. And Guinness Nigeria Limited, they've been making profit, but Bender Brewery couldn't stand on its feet. Could not. What's the difference? They both produce alcohol beverage, but these people, because they have the white people in charge of their affairs, they are able to churn out profit upon profit. And Bender Brewery, side by side, at Ikpoba Hill there, they couldn't stand their ground. So for that, I don't think we can blame the government. We can blame any other person apart from the government of our country. So the whole idea, the whole sense in this is that when things like this happen, we have to know that it's a red flag. It's not a good thing. There's no way we can justify it. It's not. It's just like saying somebody has 8 children, then you are complaining that this woman you too get many children. Then one of the child, for example, now died. Then people will be happy at least. And now we one don't go. At least she cannot be able to take care of the remaining ones. I think that's just the example. It's we really need to look inward. Really need to ask ourselves where are we going to, because this journey, this Nigeria journey, it's going to be rough. It's going to be tough. The journey has not even started, because the way we can move together as a nation, I don't really see that in the nearest future. I
30
said
seconds.
somebody said you said what? 30 seconds left.
Mhm.
Okay, then I'll reserve the other ones for the second section. So, in summary, people, I think we all really need to look inward and then people that are on the same cause, fighting the same battle, we might be doing it from different angles, but we mustn't make that mistake of fighting ourselves. And good evening, people, and thank you, Mother Patricia, for the opportunity to contribute. Mr. Njawas, good evening.
Madam Patricia, will you allow me to say something, please?
No, people are waiting. It's just wait.
Just to ask
Yeah, we'll come when we are doing the second round. You can do that. Yes. Mr. Odua, good evening. Unmute and speak to us. Good evening, Mr. Odua.
Thank you, ma. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. All the panelists, commenters, listeners, viewers. Good evening, Naija Wash, and all the families. Yes, thank you, thank you. You see, today I come to look for trouble because I can see that if you are not obedient, you cannot support other party. Except you are obedient, you only Labour Party. But thank God today that our doubt has been clear or clarified, because we told some people that being obedient is not that you must be Labour Party. They said no. The interview of Arise News, whatever news, have cleared it that there are obedience in PDP, there are obedience in the APC, there are obedience in the NNPP, there are obedience in all parties, and there are obedience with our party. And obedience is bigger than Labour Party. So I believe our chairman that is telling us that it's the only Labour Party, once you are obedient, you are Labour Party. So they will now understand that obedience is not Labour Party. So that is what I come to clear here today. And thank you for, I always say these things, that I always say it as a vision, because if you did not build house, you are always a tenant, and you don't have right to tell the landlord what to do. You tell him, he said, okay, tomorrow, he said, this man is disturbing me too much. He give you quick notice. So that is what so-called obedience, who did not understand, who is not able to differentiate Labour Party from obedient, now are not facing, and not seeing that the Labour people are not telling Peter Obi that we are against you. So it is good for you in the diligence of Peter Obi to rally around with all the obedient, whether you are in PDP, whether you are in APC, whether you are whatever party you belong to. Form party now. Make haste when the sun shines, because when the rain starts raining, the umbrella can no longer cover you. So please, Peter Obi, if anyone can get to him, tell Peter Obi now. The Falana is still there. Faro Tilimi is still there. Our Ozekome and other of our brothers, something like us, they are there from the south side. What is the name of this man? Dr. Guru. And there's one other former senator, I think Sunny or something like that. He's still there in the north. They can form party now that will grow more than Labour Party with just these 3 years or 2 years. So that is my advice to Peter Obi. You see, Sowore, people, I don't listen to, I have not seen what his route or his comment, but anyway, I was once a supporter who follow Sowore because I follow ideas. But one thing I see in Sowore, he has jealousy, arrogance, and pride. Because a person who said he's fighting for me could not look to my tears that fell from my eyes and say, let him have some rethink. So that person is no longer fighting for me. So what I said is looking for a better Nigeria. We all say, yes, Sowore, your idea is very good. That is how Sowore get the money he used to register that AAC. Now, even when the party were turning upside down by the people that who want to tumble everything in Nigeria, we all still side by Sowore. But when Peter Obi came out, we said, let's give this thing to the East. So the moment we see Peter Obi, the same idea of Sowore, we all said, Sowore, hold your peace and let us support Peter Obi. Well, we know you have a party. If Sowore were to be a reasonable person, he would have not even contest as a president in that party. He will have let another person to contest that time, not him contesting again. They go and build, make a strategies and work with the Nigerians. Then you will be able to build your future. That whenever you want to strike, all Nigeria will say, yes, Sowore, we work with your ideas. But so instead of Sowore working like that, it's working in arrogant way. You are criticizing person which everybody are saying, this is who we need. Because of this, because of this, because of this. What did Sowore, what can he prove to us? You create Sahara reporters, it's your personal business. Peter Obi have his personal business. Nobody know Peter Obi when he was doing the business. He did not come and boast for everybody because I create this business. That is what I want to use to lead the Anambra State. No, it was because he entered Anambra State. He see what they were doing was not good. He put it a change. So Sowore, if you want to put a change, go to your village, go to your local government, first put a change. Which since you want to be president and you want to put change for everything, go to those areas. Start from somewhere. You might not be a counselor, you might not be anything, but since you have the money, you have the wisdom, you have, go and change something in your local government. As I am today, if I opportune like the way you are, I will go to my local government. I will not wait for the local government chairman to bring grader to grade any road in my local government. I will be the one volunteering my grader to do it. So that is where you start from something. So would I give you that advice if you want your career at all, because your career is going dead, the way you are building it is dead already. So that is for that. Then for another thing is that Nigeria, Guinness is not just the way you people see it, that what is producing is alcohol. No, it's more than alcohol. Guinness is only the drink that a doctor will refer to a pregnant woman to drink. If it is alcohol, will a doctor prescribe it for a woman, a pregnant woman to drink? That shows the medicine or medicinal in Guinness. And if you watch Guinness malt and other malt, you will know there is big advantage on this. You will know the advantage of Guinness malt. Please, people should look above that is producing alcohol and look to the tendencies, the benefits in it. So anyway, Guinness leave Nigeria. That's also the beginning of Nigeria cry. Because many people that will lose job, not just only that. It shows that Nigeria who is even going there, they did not learn anything. If you ask them, those who were in the feed, if you ask them what do they learn from there, they never learn anything. Not to talk of, do they have money that they will use to start their own business in it? So all the money that Guinness will give to them, that they use to go and marry to carry girlfriend to girlfriend, or party to party, they call them chairmen and them. That is the things that pays me when Nigerians are working, when Nigeria are crying that there is no work. There is work, but Nigeria refuse to create work by themselves. They will tell you, we are strong. Look at our brother that is selling pure water in the road. No, that is not the job we are talking about. That money you used to buy SUV. The other money you used to buy Bugatti. The other one, those are the money that white people used to create job. The white man who produced Bugatti is not even using Bugatti. You that want to go and buy Ferrari or my Jeep, buy 3, buy 10. The white man could not even ride on one, not to talk of 3. Those are the money that need to create job. Put it together, it becomes factory. If 10 Nigerians can have 10 Bugatti or 3 Bugatti or 1 Ferrari or 1 Peugeot, let them put all those money together. Then we will not begin to cry that federal government did not create job, Guinness did not create job, a foreigner did not investment. We can invest by ourselves. Those money we spend for entertainment, those money that they used to do Big Brother Nigeria can create job, can build factory, can even plastic factory. That money can produce it. Not to talk of bottle. We have monies. It is only the sense to do it is our problem, because unity is not in us. Where by people, you people should not blame that Issa Ebuba, that pastor or prophet that was talking. You know the reason he said, okay, thank you. You know the reason he was talking about security, because during the time of Buhari, his people could not have a sleep overnight because of insecurity. So now they have a little rest of mind. That is why we're talking about insecurity. Thank you. I know my time, so thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Aduba, for your submission. Thank you so much. Again, let me say a shout out to those that are joining us, that just joined us. Please click on the like button, the thumbs up. Very important. And the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. Also press the dollar sign. God bless you. Mr. CM, good evening. Or Dr. CM rather, but I like calling you Mr. CM. Good evening and welcome to the broadcast. I hope your mic is working today and we can hear you loud and clear. Are you there, Dr. CM? Okay, it's not responding. Let me go to Niger. To Niger forefathers. Welcome. Good evening. How are you?
On your end?
I'm good, thank you. I'm blessed.
Yeah, all right. Thank you for having me.
No break table again today. Oh.
I don't come to do that. I just came to speak my mind. That's all it is. These
Listen, to Niger, you don't plan to do that. But if anybody like to break the table because of what you said, that's fine for you, and you are ready for them.
exactly. Just put table with sign that Guinness. The reason why we are noticing it because things are desperate. Anybody that lives here, anybody that wants to live,
Naja, there's noise coming out from your mic.
There is noise, eh?
Yes.
Let me fix it.
It's very bad. I thought somebody would say that on the screen. While you're sorting that out, let's move on to the next person, please. We don't have the time. Madam Patricia, who is next, please?
Everybody has spoken, actually.
What about
so it's Niger now. Supposed to be.
Is it noise still there?
It's not responding.
Okay, what about give us a man?
Who?
Is the noise still there?
No, it's not there anymore. Hold on, what about give us a man? Don't talk.
You never talked since before. You don't talk now. Now you talk the first go. Yes, now. Now you first talk now.
Right. Okay, all right. Tunaja, go ahead. Let's check. Tunaja.
Oh, nice. Now, wow. This mic has gone completely. Mic gone? Or can you hear me? Is the noise still there?
No, you are good now. Quiet, sir.
Never clear. Never clear. I don't think his mic is good. Your mic is still problematic. Oh, wow. Okay. Mr. CM, Dr. CM, good evening. Can you hear us?
No, if he's not there, it's not there. Let's move on to the final submission.
Okay. So I will start with Mr. Give us our mandate.
Tunaja is back. Let's try him again.
Back? Okay.
Tunaja, please always on your camera when you come back. Okay, speak. Let's hear from you.
I've changed the mic. Is this one okay?
Yes, this one is good.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead.
Sound though. Let's see.
Yeah, thank you. Regarding this Guinness that is leaving Nigeria, from what I gather, a Singaporean company is buying it again. So in other words, it's not necessarily leaving the country. It's still in the country, but personally, I would have preferred a Nigerian to buy it. I guess Nigerians are busy investing overseas. That's why they've not bought it. You see, for me anyway, when you look at Nigeria today, one of the problems we're having is that our leadership and the people that we have in the country, we lack vision. I think at the core of it is coming from the people themselves. Many of us are unaware of what it takes to make a nation great. Because if you look at some of our bests, I had somebody criticizing Showore, and even our best, even P2B, our bests are not good enough. By even moderate international standard, it's not good enough. You have to, their aspiration for your people should be a lot stronger and greater than the way you see most of our leaders demonstrate. This is why you see our national anthem can be changed. Nobody is consulted. And you see our lawmakers coming on stream and defending it as if that is normal. Because the aspiration is so low for their people. No matter what you do, at the core of it is the minds of the people that are causing the problem. Because if they can think for themselves, you can see that it's very easy to fix Nigeria. Nigeria is not that difficult to govern. Our people are very ready to listen to their leader. If their leader just show goodwill, it's very, very simple. I just had Zamfara governor saying that some people are ordering security forces not to do their job to secure his state. Who? He couldn't say. Why is he not saying who is doing all these things? Is it the president? Is it somebody over the head of the president? What is going on in that country? Where everybody just lines up and nobody does anything. Then later on, after the main decision has been made, then you see them come and start fighting each other. Like Showore start picking on P2B, P2B start picking on Atiku. They start playing this stupid game and we all buy into it. When in reality, at the core, at the critical points, there's no leadership. You don't see them there. Nobody. Everybody is fighting for their own stomach. And when they finish with their stomach, they take their money and put it overseas, thinking that that's where their future lies. In the end, it's just a slow motion death. They are all facing the same problem that Nigerians are facing. They are overseas. You think people are going to preserve them? Nobody. That's your birthright. You have to preserve yourself. All these people, all our leaders, if you look at the country, the same pattern repeats itself. From Soyinka making statements to Bode George, all these people, none of them. The only strong leaders we used to have, you can't. They are not even in positions of power. Like people like Fela. All those people speak from originality of our authenticity of their own people. They speak that we have to chart our own path. We can't keep living like this. Every day they keep telling us, we are building this one. We are fighting against this other group of Southeasterners. We are arresting this person because this person is corrupt, but nothing changes. We are doing something for electricity, nothing changes. Nothing ever seems to change. Don't we see that we are getting con? Labour will say they are going on strike today. Just continuous efforts to just keep us where we are, as if we are waiting for somebody to come and take charge of this nation. And the way our leaders behave, hey goodness, I tell you this, the way they behave, the people that you think you respect right now, if another person another foreigner march into our country and say, I'm going to take charge, many of them will line up behind them. Because they don't believe that they are in charge of Nigeria. They don't believe that they have a birthright to be here and control things in this country. That's at the crux of our problem. How is it that we cannot generate electricity? Do you know that I just heard recently that some people in 1980 something, when Nigeria Africans went for some meeting, and they told them that Africans don't need to produce brains, that they just need to produce people that work. You do mineral work, mineral resources and all the rest, pack it and put it on it. And in a way, our leaders have fulfilled it. Are we going to say in the last 40 years we've done anything else other than that? This meeting was had since 1980 something. The same execution is what they are doing. They are making sure our brains are not here. As a matter of fact, they make sure our brains leave the country. And they are very, very happy to do it. So that we remain an economy that people just come and extract from. An economy that just supplies people with labor until they don't need our labor anymore. They decide what to do with us next at the next stage. We can go round and round and try to fix problem one after the other until we start producing people that understand that that nation is your own. It's in your blood. It's in your ancestors' blood. You have to defend it, whatever it takes. Even if it takes you your own life to defend it, the next person will come and carry on the same struggle. That is how it's supposed to be. This sufferhead we are suffering for nothing is not going to get us anywhere. I'm saying this. I'm not against any of our leaders. I'm not saying like viscerally against even Tinubu or Showore or anybody. Anybody that changes their mind and decides to fight for this country, I'm on their side. Because these people, all the ones we are seeing right now, even the ones that claim they are fighting for us, the fight they are fighting for us is up to an extent. Then when it gets to that or above that, they will say, oh no. Just leave it for other people to decide for us. That is not how it's supposed to be. This is why we don't see anything improving. If you want to see signs that your country is in charge, where you are going to see the signs is when they start moving in their security arena. If they start moving in their security arena, then you know that country is serious. It's on its path to recovery. That's what you see in the patterns of many other nations. If your leaders say they are not doing that, believe me, they are lying to you. They are pretending as if they are going to improve their country. Even if you put marginally, they are going to bring it back again to square one. The country will never develop. All the countries that managed to grow out of the position they were in before, where even Nigeria was loaning them money, they moved in their security arena first. Look at Iran, a country that has been under sanction for 50 years. They are generating 70 gigawatts, while Nigeria can barely manage 10. How can you be under sanction for 70 years and you can generate 70 gigawatts, and all Nigerians cannot generate 10? And we have more population than Iran. We have more. See, that should tell you everything. Zamfara, from what I gather, Zamfara is very, very rich in natural resources, from lithium, cobalt, gold, and everything. And yet, what are we making from it? Nobody is coming out. None of our leaders are coming out and say, I will make this issue my issue. I will make sure we know where all this money is going. I will make sure the money is coming to the center. All those people that are saying, or one person will say, you know what, our security in this country is my main issue. If they don't tell us why Nigeria is still insecure today, why our security forces are so small, why it appears that our security forces are refusing to do something about the insecurity in the country, if somebody don't make it that their issue that they are going to die on, we are not going to get out of this. I'm just saying this as it is. Because everything else you do is going to fail. You say education today, tomorrow you say about electricity, then the next thing you say about the economy. It's not going to work. None of them will work. I think I've been saying this since I started coming on this platform. And have we not seen the pattern again? This government came into office with the potential of being the greatest government in the history of Nigeria. Dangote refinery is coming on stream. If they were serious about fixing the national refineries, that one too is coming on stream. Buhari has already passed a bill to remove the fuel subsidy, which means Nigeria will have billions in its coffers. But look at what they've done to it in 1 year. They squandered everything. Everything that, like now they are paying subsidies again. How do you even do that? You remove subsidy and you are paying it again. What kind of magic is that? You say you want to improve the economy and you drove the economy into a nosedive where you have inflation going up, Guinness is leaving, big nationals are fleeing the country. What kind of economy is that? We are back to strikes. It tells you that these people are not there to grow your economy. If they are there to grow it, people will know it by now. They are very happy to buy foreign-made cars. When even Saudi Arabia is saying that they're not going to even use the foreign dollars anymore. I've asked this question. Yes, I've asked this question. Or even if you ask this question the way you run economy, Nigeria has no business floating their currency at this stage. Yet they went and floated the currency and damaged our businesses and damaged Nigerians' ability to buy. How can you make it more expensive for Nigerians to be able to buy machineries and stuff overseas if you want your country to develop? Your job is to make it cheap for them to buy all those machineries and make it hard for all these useless products to come into Nigeria. But yet our leaders do it. And do you see any lawmaker coming out openly to challenge that specific policy that is advised by IMF? Because they are all scared. If you don't know your leaders that they are compromised, you even hear Showore and all the others say anything. They don't say anything about these things. They just keep quiet. And then they start abusing each other. The article this and this one, this, that. That is just to distract us from the fact that most of them are compromised. All the people in the diaspora right now, if you're not compromised, you should start organizing yourself. The little you can do, you have to start changing the minds in Nigeria. If the people's mind change, they can be able to tell if their leaders are deceiving them more easily. And if their minds change, you'll be surprised how powerful that thing is. I just read a document just now where somebody shared with me. I think the person is on the chat. Yeah. Just give me 10 seconds, please. Somebody's on the chat that shared a document with me. And what I gleaned from that is that when foreigners are trying to influence the people, if the people's mind are made up, they are not going to move. Nobody can influence them if the people's mind are made up. And this is why I say, if you change the people's mind, no bribery is going to work on them. No threat is going to work on them. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we have come to the last submission now, the last round. And
Thank you.
Mr.
Thank you very much, man.
Okay.
Thank you, Madam Patricia. Thank you
Thank
so much, ma'am. We are doing just 3 minutes final round. 3 minutes. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Oh, it was supposed to be give us a mandate of Black Panther. None of them is here.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Black Panther, please
Yeah,
give
yeah,
us
yeah,
your
yes,
last.
yes, yes, Mama. I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you. Come on
Before
through
you come to
2
cut
minutes.
my time. Oh,
No, no,
thank you very much. And we all have spoken very well, apart from two Niger. You see, two Niger, when you speak, try and recollect what we have been saying. We that are Nigeria, that are patriots, we know our leaders. We know them very well. That is why we can be able to differentiate the difference between the good ones and the bad ones. We have good leaders in Nigeria, but there are some factors that are affecting them. And one of the greatest son of Africa that comes from the eastern side of Nigeria is called the person of Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. And when you sit down comfortably wherever you are in the Western world and look at and now blend Peter Obi with all this shenanigan, corrupt personality that you think that you don't have the balls or the guts to mention their names. You sit down there and start robbing Peter Obi with this shenanigan kind of leader. Look, when you are speaking to the people, the minds of the people, you have to raise and pinpoint one of them, make an example of one. Don't rob Peter with Paul and said all of them. Let me tell you, Africa has one of the greatest leaders in the world that you can think nor need a dream about, despite all the factors that are affecting us. You don't sit down there and start talking about Peter Obi is doing. When did Peter Obi ever attack any leaders in Nigeria? Instead of it to pinpoint, you not try to re-rob, and you are speaking to a vast majority of Nigerians out there. I wouldn't be surprised. That is why at times when you speak in some channels, nobody even cares to even listen. You have 10 to 20 viewers. It is because you are not specific and you are not direct. You are hypocritical in your argument and your statement. Now, let me go to the woman that the senator that was talking, that was arguing, crying that she doesn't know what is going on. She will never know what is going on because she's a bundle of failure. Now she will know that the political environment now is not different. The Nigerian people will teach them a lesson. I have said it. If we want to get it right, it is not increase of the military, it is the constitution. And when some part of the country are trying to press on the neck of some people on some other part of the country, then we should all rise up and pinpoint who is doing good and who is doing right. And be specific and stand on the trajectory of truth. Because truth will always have its will, and truth will have victory. Wherever it goes, it will always have victory. So when we are we are presenting ourselves as a lily scared dead. We they are paid to start going around making some lily kind of statement all over the world. Like I said, cells have been planted that they are being paid enough money all over Europe and America. And as they speak, the Nigerian people, I beg you, start recognizing them and start marking them. We are here to face reality, and we are here to pinpoint. If you want to make a statement, you must make an example. You cannot join Peter and Paul. Peter is good. You're not joining with Paul. That is bad. That is evil. If you want to set a course for a country, you must know how to set the course. And the course where you start from what we create a great nation, and that is the constitution. It's a constitutional matter we need to ratify before we start speaking on military. You cannot create military now and build on military now when you have crisis, insurgent of intruders coming to our country. That is an open area where they can infiltrate it on it. Thank you, Mr. Naija, and God bless you.
Thank you. Who is next? Madam. Yes, Madam. Madam Luke, please come through for us. Madam Luke.
Okay, Madam Luke, if you're there, talk to us, man. 3 minutes.
I don't think.
Okay, she's now available. Let's move on. Abdul Malik, please go ahead. Abdul Malik. 3 minutes.
Okay, good evening, Naija. Good evening, Naija World. Yeah, good evening once again. You know, there is something I said last time. There is something we don't use there for comparison. I don't know why they are comparing Peter Obi and Showore or any other politician in Nigeria. This man is quite different, understand? And there is what somebody said in the panel. He said that why Peter Obi should not address the issue that is happening in the Labour Party right now. But you see what is happening now, because even those people now, they are Aburi and other people, they are against Peter Obi. If he did not support, if he did not address them, or if he support them, they will not be against him. That shows you that he did not support what they did. Understand? That is the reason why they are against him now. Understand? Peter Obi is very different from any other politician in Nigeria currently. That man don't have arrival right currently in Nigeria. That man is one man that is different from any other politician currently, because that man is stand for the truth. No matter what people are saying now, they cannot find anything corruption, anything bad against that man. He did not address what is going on in Labour Party, but he did not support what is going on, because those people currently now, they are against him. If he support them, they will not be against him. That shows you that he did not support what is going on there. That is the reason why they are against him. And when Abure was the convention, national convention, that man, they hold that convention in his state, he did not attend that convention. That shows you that he did not support what is going on. But there is something is working into. That's why you see he did not talk about that editing yet. He's still working on something. That's the reason why he has never talked about that editing. But I believe that man is not support anything that is going on in that Labour Party with their Abure. That's why they did not support him. They're against him for now. You guys should not compare that man. That man is very different for all other politicians, because after 8 years, there is nothing like corruption against this man. How and no politician in Nigeria currently, after 8 years, you will not find anything corruption against him. He can never lie. Oh, they are thieves, they are criminal. Look at what is happening in Nigeria. Companies are going, nothing is working. Nothing. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Patricia. Don't worry, I'm relieving you already. Thank you so much, man, for your wonderful job. As usual, God bless you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate every one of you. I would like us to quickly hear from Destiny. Don't worry, I'll not forget you. I'll bring you in shortly. Mr. Oduwa, please talk to us. 3 minutes. Thank you, sir.
I thought it was 4 minutes.
It's not there.
Thank you, Nigerians. Thank you. Nigerians, I will use this medium to advise you all. The hard work you learn, those who claim to be an engineer without a practical, go and do practical, invest in your country, generate your income. That's so that when you enter that position as a leader, you people will not go and be borrowing money. And it's time for you to do what they do to Samuel Doe, that they seize all the property to develop their country. What they always develop Ghana with. Use that money to develop your country. So stop them from carrying your money to those foreign banks to go and bank in there in the name of greediness. So Nigeria, stop greediness. And this is what I will say, because Nigerians are greedy, whether those who are in government or those who is about to enter or those who is still planning to come. You people should deviate from greediness. Desist from it. It's not good. Greediness is not good. Thank you, Nigeria. Stop greediness. Thank you.
All right. That's a wonderful message. Thank you, Mr. Odua. I hope they will stop. That's why I said it's not only the government that is destroying the country. Everybody has to share from the blame. Thank you so much. Let me go to the next person quickly. Oga Chris, please give us your final submission. 3 minutes. Then I'll come to Mr. Destiny.
Yeah. Okay. 3 minutes. Yeah, I think my final submission is just to debunk some ideas. Mr. Dua, first, I don't think it's proper to say that doctors prescribe alcohol for pregnant women, you know. And this is Nigeria Watch, so we have to say facts the way they are. Because if a pregnant woman take Guinness, she will end up with a baby that has fetal alcohol syndrome. So let's just put that on one side. Then, to Nigeria, you see, to Nigeria, you keep blaming everybody. But as long as we have people like you, people with your view in this country is never going to move forward. Because you leave the fact and you are generalizing. Instead of, if it gets to the point where you are supposed to hold somebody accountable, you generalize. You are saying that Showore is fighting Obi and Obi is fighting Atiku. Does that make sense to you? Is Obi fighting Atiku? Why are you putting Obi in the same box with these people? They just went ahead to say that Tinubu could have performed because Buhari removed subsidy before Tinubu came. Where is the money that Tinubu saved? But you forgot that it was Buhari that destroyed that economy before Tinubu came. When Tinubu came to power, the subsidy fund you are talking about, there's no way Tinubu could have been able to have anything remaining from the subsidy because Naira went up. Now, the Buhari you are talking about, how come you didn't tell us that Buhari was there for 8 years? 8! He didn't build any refinery. If Buhari had built refinery, if he had made petroleum sustainable to Nigeria, do you think we will even have any business? Will Tinubu even be battling fuel subsidy today? Will Tinubu be battling? The same Buhari that gave Dangote 17 billion to build a refinery under 3 or 4 years, and yet he couldn't build his own refinery, then he's removing subsidy for the next government to face. Why did he not do it for the 8 years that he stayed there? Why did he have to remove it on the very last year of his administration? He budgeted for subsidy till June, till May 29. Why did he not remove it if it was easy? Then the same Buhari, you also talked about electricity. I'm surprised you didn't talk about Buhari in 2020 went to Germany, the Samsung deal for electricity generation in Nigeria. What happened to that deal? They signed. They signed and signed and signed. The same Buhari, do you know how much they gave to Port Harcourt refinery before he left? At least $3 billion. In short, the last year, before the election, the 2019 election, they got $1 billion fresh. 2021 again, another $1 billion fresh. And yet the NNPC refinery is not working. If those things were okay, with Tinubu, will the problem of Tinubu not have lessened? It's unfortunate that I'm speaking today, but we have to see the way they are. Please.
Okay, Chris, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Your message was short but powerful. Thank you. We shouldn't be generalizing. We shouldn't be shying away from calling people out. That's hypocrisy. I'm not in support of that. If we are talking about A, talk about that A. Don't jump out of the A and start generalizing. But meanwhile, I'd like to call on the next person, Mr. Destiny. Please, you have your 3 minutes, sir. Talk to us. Final submission.
Thank you, Mr. Nagawaj. I want to say something about what Mr. Odua said, that Showore did not support Peter Obi in 2023. Showore said that the reason why he did not support Peter Obi was that he can never support anybody that went to meet Babangida Anybody that went to meet what is they call? This is a former president, Olusegun Obasanjo. So why are we now complaining that he said all those people destroy Nigeria? He cannot ever meet any of them. Even this Okungbe now that is praising Tinubu is still he was with Obi then. He said all those people that is there, he can never support any of them. If Nigerians really want to fight and get their country, they will leave all those ones that call themselves elderly men or the ones that own the country and fight for their country themselves. That he will never support anybody that went to meet all those ones. Someone was saying, talking about the Dangote refinery. When they was doing commissioning the Dangote refinery, Peter Obi was there. Peter Obi never condemned the money that Nigeria invested in that Dangote refinery up to today, that the refinery is not working. When they are saying that he is part of the elite, you people here will be angry, but you people will be condemning the Dangote, condemning Olusegun Obasanjo, condemning the IBB, even Okungbe, you people are still condemning it. But Peter B is good to associate with all of them, but Peter B is good, he's clean and nothing. But Shore is bad, that he said he can never associate with any of those people because they are among people that is destroying the country. But still yet, the Shore is the only person that is bad. That is it. So yesterday, someone said, so Shore is still talking about school, still talking about road. I remember Nigeria Watch was saying that Obaseki tried. Is he there for yesterday in Edo State? But the problem he had with Obaseki did not fix some roads in Edo State. But someone was saying that because Obi did not do many roads, that in this age and time, you are still complaining about roads. So I don't understand. Yeah, we sometimes we talk good here, sometimes we talk bad here. Why is it that we are not talking the real fact? If the thing favor us, we said, yeah, this one is good. If it did not favor us, we said, yes, that one is not good. People that is condemned, that is saying, yeah, Peter B renovate many schools, do this, but now they are condemning of Obaseki because most of the infrastructure there, like 20 years or 10 years back, that was not in order in those State. That man is trying to fix them. I listened to that day. He said he spoke with one worker. The worker was saying that the anger was that Obaseki digitalized everything, that before for them to transfer some documents, that is where they only get their money. But now they don't do that. That is her anger. Thank you.
All right. Oga Destiny, thank you so much for your time with us today, and thanks for your submission. Give us a mandate. You have your 3 minutes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. 3 minutes, sir.
Okay. Well, I think I will not blame. I'll just tell the panelists, you have to be blamed for whatever Tunanja says. You have to be blamed because Tunanja will come back here tomorrow and talk and say, he spoke well. You know who Tunanja is. And I just wonder why you still like to give that light. He will come here again tomorrow and next week he always say he speak well. Well, Nigerians just know where your problems are, because to fix your country is not hard, but you have sellouts. There are sellouts, they don't know what they stand for, so they can fall for anything. I don't know how it's going to take to fix the country, but whatever has happened, Kingibe, Mr. Elvis, I would have given you my time to even talk more on Kingibe, because that woman she's the highest seller of the century, because she was part of those that actually mess up the whole things for Labour Party. But I mean, thank you very much for the day. Appreciate it. Have a nice night. Bye.
All right, my brother, thank you very much. God bless you. Thanks for your submission. Okay, let me come to the next person. Black Panther, please give us your... Black Panther don't talk already now. Yes, sorry, Black Panther don't already talk. Let me come to... Okay,
don't give me more time.
No, don't worry. Just go sleep, Oga. Thank you. Let me
fire.
To Niger, please, your final submission. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I don't understand for the life of me why they are coming after me when I'm telling you that you need to sensitize the people against this type of leadership that we have. Because if you want to hold somebody accountable, you need to know when they are doing something wrong. Many Nigerians don't necessarily see when these people are doing something wrong. I do like what Evie said about that lady, because some of all these people, when they go and take money for the cars and everything, then when they sideline you, they complain just because they sideline you. Then you are all doing the same thing, compromising the people repeatedly. And when I said that Buhari removed subsidy, that is a fact. That he removed subsidy, the money that we could have gained from that. Guess what happens? I think it was Chris that was defending this government's position that the currency depreciated. How did the currency depreciate? Did you ask yourself? The government did it. They went and floated the currency in an economy that is experiencing such inflation and that is reliant on imports without doing anything about demand. This is something that anybody that runs any economy will know. You will know that the currency is going to depreciate, and then the requirement for a petrol price is going to be up to 1,000 naira per liter. How are they supposed to do that? Then what is the point of removing the subsidy in the first place? If the people are going to suffer, why would they suffer for nothing? Then you still bring the subsidy back. It's like digging a hole and covering it. Am I supposed to thank them for that? And when I criticize the government for these things, some people try to twist it around and say I'm the one being compromised. You have to watch. I noticed that that's what they do a lot in some of all these panels. When I criticize the government and criticize the state of affairs, they will say I'm the one that is compromised. And then they went, in other words, they go and defend the government. I'm calling them out for what they've done. I've been saying it that these people are not there to govern for us. They are there like caretaker governments. They are not there to make Nigeria great. They are there to make sure they pretend as if something goes up and they bring it back down. Why would you remove subsidies and take action that compromises that subsidy remover? Why would anybody do that? They will tell you that they want to put power supply. They've been telling us that since 1999. They will tell you they want to go to protest so that life will be better for the people. They've been telling us that since 1999. Don't you? When are you going to realize that you're getting conned by everybody? And then the reason why the con is happening is because some of them don't even know that they're getting conned. Look at that lady now complaining about she's being sidelined because she doesn't know that sometimes people do all this crazy stuff. Because unlike when you get to a certain level, you find out that you are already compromised. So you're not even in a good place to criticize people that are compromised too. You have to start sensitizing the people to change. Because one thing I know for Nigeria now is that if a Nigerian leader tells the Southerners, turn to Muslim, they are not going to agree. Why do you think the Southerners are not going to become Muslims? Because their mind is fixed. If people's minds are fixed, you can't change them that easily. That's why I said you have to sensitize the people to understand that these people, the aspirations of their leaders is not enough. Even their own aspiration is not enough for themselves. Until they realize that, and once they know that, the leaders can't deceive them anymore. That is what I'm trying to say is the strongest weapon you've got against this type of elite class without resorting to bloodshed. Thank you.
All right. Oga to Nigeria. Thank you. Thank you for your submission. Okay. Let me see. I guess I don't know if Madam Luke, if you're available now. Okay, let me come to Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, give us your final submission before I come to the last person, Garcia. 3 minutes, sir. Okay, Mr. Jonathan, you are not there as well. Okay, Garcia, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you. Please, I'd like you to talk to us.
Thank you, Niger Watch. I'm really sorry because something took me away. I didn't know I would have to be away, but that's not worried. I know the topic of the day.
You have actually 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes.
Okay. Let me quickly. Thank you. At least today is not such a busy day. Well, the thing is, on Guinness leaving Nigeria, I felt sad. I felt sad because of the job score. I think Chris is here. I understand that Guinness, their world headquarters is in Ireland, Dublin. They said the first plant they opened outside Ireland is Ikeja, Nigeria. That's what I read somewhere. I don't know whether it's still true. Say they don't have it in any other country. Their policy was to let it be an Irish affair. They do it and they export whatever beer they make. But they had to open another plant in Africa. And the first country they went to that was in Nigeria, Ikeja. So it's really a shame. People that have been in a country 75 years, I know it must be painful to them to have left a country they've been for 75 years. And as far as I know, being a beverage company, most people were born into Guinness and they keep drinking it till they died. My father is one of them. So Guinness is like what we use it's like everyday affair. Buy people drinks, say, oh no, you're getting stout. You want Guinness. We enjoy it. It's part of now our on the menu in Nigeria. In occasions, let me just say, not in everywhere. I feel like in my town, in Igbo land, we are doing a marriage, anything, any celebration. Oh, Guinness is there. We just say we have stout, we have Gouda, we have the people will say, oh, give me stout. So it's like part of us. I felt some part of us are going. I'm not happy about that. That's one. Then, secondly, what of the job score? At least 1,000 people, at least. I know it should be more than, because having been in Nigeria for 75 years, you cannot be employing only 1,000 people. Let's just say 1,000 between the plant at Ikeja and the one. I think they had one in Aba in those days, or somewhere I don't know, but there must be somewhere else. So Guinness, apart from stout, they have Guinness malt, and their malt used to be the best. So it's like this is part of our culture. Guinness, if any company can claim to be Nigerian, Guinness will. And such a company, one can say they sell it to Nigeria because they're a part of our own, identity. So I felt it today. I really felt sad for them to leave. But then, what do you want them to do? Economics is not ruled by heart; it's ruled by the brain. Because as a company, if you cannot pay, that is when you start to say, okay, let's shed weight, let's retrench some people. And if you cannot, because when you retrench, you may say, please, you can go. When we improve, we can call you back. From there, others will join. Before you know it, they can't cope anymore. What it means is that, not that this is the time, we've been having economic downturn in Nigeria. We've been. But maybe this time, this is the worst. And that brings me to this issue. You see, why I blame Tinubu is this. What makes a leader? His ability, they say you identify talent. It's like you are coordinating. You put people on where they are going to be. I heard people saying about subsidy. You want to remove subsidy. It's not done anywhere that on your inaugural day. In fact, you've not finished the inauguration because the guests, people that come for inauguration, are still there waiting before they go for maybe gala night or banquet in the evening to go and eat. From there, after taking the oath of office, I protect, preserve, and defend the constitution. So help me God, so help me God. People will clap. The next thing to talk to Nigerians is say you remove subsidy. That is very careless. Careless in the sense that it is not informed by any decision. Even if you've not formed your cabinet, whereby you have your minister for finance and all those things, because those ones has to go through a clearance at the national at House of Senate. It may take, and then maybe you still have to change some. Some may be rejected, but there are people you have to, your economic advisors. They are not ministers. Their office should be within Aso Rock or anywhere. You should have them. These are people that their job is to look at the economy. Let me say this. Abacha, Nigeria under Abacha was suffering. What is it? What did they do to Nigeria then? They say it's a pariah country. Nobody want to listen to Nigeria. The Roman Catholic, to which I belong, started a prayer for Nigeria in distress. It was under Abacha. Yet, with all the sanction Abacha was going through Nigeria then, because of one, and all the free and fair election. That is America couldn't withstand that. They instigated the European Union. Secondly, Sarawiwa, because of human rights, was spied under Abacha. So these are two international, apart from if there's any domestic something, the world may not know. But these two, because Sarawiwa has presented the Goni Bill of Rights before the UN in New York. And then Abiola mandate is all over the world. People are so Abacha, because of that, the pressure was on Abacha. Yet Abacha brought one Yoruba man called Professor Sam Adepoju Aluko. NEIC, National Economic Intelligence Committee. That was when I knew that really every solution must have every problem must have a solution. The job of this man is to every day, because he said it in an interview, he said every day we tell Abacha the economy is healthy, the Naira is doing well. So In other words, an economist, if you assemble them as a team, they should be able to tell you, say, okay, yeah, we will do this and this. Let us know whether this meet this economic, this, whether this meet this, whether this meet this, whether that is what it means. I witnessed here when Britain said for them to join the common currency of EU, which is the euro, it must pass some test. I think about 4. So that is economists will tell you, because you have to look at your own. So Tinubu, yeah, you promised it as a campaign promise. I agree. But you saying it there means that it wasn't thought through. Because even if 1 week after you've been sworn in and you've not removed subsidy, people won't blame you. 1 month even. You may even say you want to address the nation in a month's time. People will be preparing to see the first address. You call your economist and they will tell you, say, look, this is how to do it. But now, sometimes you wonder, are there economists in this team? Obasanjo did it 4 years. Obasanjo couldn't get what he wanted. Then it was World Bank. He said he went to World Bank to tell them that, look, I need some economic package. He said, take this man. They appointed Soludo. Soludo was with an IMF then. A lecturer. He was teaching African ministers of finance, economics, explaining World Bank policies to them. He said, take this person. Okonjo Iweala is there. He said, these are Nigerians. Take them. When they go, they should be able to help you with some package. Soludo came. They started NEEDS. NEEDS, National Economic Empowerment Development Strategy. That was what they started. So with all these things, then there's forgiveness. So economy, when you want to handle the economy, Nigeria has brains. You can assemble them. That's why I'm saying it's up. So are there no people advising Tinubu? That's why the economy is in a mess. Certain things you don't just have to play about it. You bring them in. Nigeria has them. Get them, because they are the people that will solve the problem for us. So that's what I'm saying. That's where when they talk of all this subsidy and all this, they should have told you, say, look, this subsidy package, yes, we advise that you will remove it, but this is what we want to. There are some tests it should pass, or maybe it will be a phased withdrawal. You may say it should be phased so that Nigeria does not shock us so much. That is the way it says. Say it's shock. Say maybe every 3 months or 6 months, you remove every this thing. You want to remove it over a 2-year period. Then people will be debating, say, why not 1 year? But it cannot be immediate, just like NEPA took light. Bam, you take it off. And now you brought it through the back door and everything changed. So that is what is compounding this issue. All these companies will be looking to this. They won't be happy because they also have economists working with all the foreign companies. They also know economy. They will study Nigeria because their money is there. And when time didn't permit me. Thank you, Niger Watch. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, well said. Who's next?
All right. Can you hear me now? Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate you all. We've come to the end of the broadcast. Thank you so much, everyone that came in today. Mr. Jonathan, Madam Luke, Chris. Yes, I'm rounding up now, sir. I'm rounding up.
Yeah, I know you are rounding up. I just want to make a request. That will be tomorrow. Now against tomorrow. Now, I want to make this request of, can you please help us to bring out your tape, your video, when Niger Watch spoke on the removal of subsidy. Two Niger spoke on the removal of subsidy. Please, I want that tape so that tomorrow you can play it, so that the world will see what he said and what he said today.
That shouldn't be a contention, but
I support the removal of subsidy. Is that controversial to you? I don't know what is controversial about it.
All right. Do you guys want to talk about
my
this?
brother, the thing I'm saying is that I want that tape so that they will listen to you. I will not just oppose with what you are saying today. They will know will know it.
No,
not today.
Are you saying I'm against it? Did you say? Are you saying I'm against removal of subsidy? I don't understand your point.
All right. Tomorrow, we'll expatiate on what you guys are arguing about now. That's fine. Let's round up. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much to Nigeria once again. Madam Patricia, thank you very much for all you did today. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you. Black Panther, thank you, sir. Thank you, Augustine. Unfortunately, you could not get a proper time because you were busy. But tomorrow is another day. Ogag Destiny, thank you. Give us a Monday, thank you. Mr. Odua, thank you, sir. Abdul Malik, thank you. You guys are still on the backstage. I appreciate every one of you. Those of you that call into the show, God bless every one of you. Let's continue to stand for what is right, regardless of whoever that is going to be upset. As long as you know you're doing what is right, you'll do your thing. Every one of us have one life to live. You don't need to leave it for anybody. Just do what is right, and that is it. Those that did not believe on you today, somehow, someday, they will still come back to believe in you because you stand for what is right. You know, we should stop pampering our satanic politicians. Say it how it is. You don't need to lie against them. Just say it how it is. Call them out to do the right thing. We can't continue to live like this. A lot of people are losing lives right now in Nigeria. The suffering is too much. It's crazy. People wake up not even having idea how they're going to eat today. I'm not even talking about 3 square meal, how they will eat at all. It's terrible. But meanwhile, we'll continue to do our best, do our own part. That is what we're doing here. I want to appreciate every one of you, and God will bless you now. For those of you that supported the platform today, I want to let you guys know that I'm very, very grateful, and God will bless all of you now. We have just 2 persons that supported me today. I'd like to quickly re-echo your voice and your name again. I have Verobe. Thank you very much for the support today. May God bless you. Your pocket never run dry. Then I have Peggy Modi. Thank you very much, man, for all you do. I appreciate you. My pocket never run dry. Those of you that call in, Gashimeze, and many others that called into the show today, now God bless you, man. I appreciate every one of you. Okay, and the people write down in the comment section, start with Mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy, for all you do. God bless you, man. Thank you very much, everyone right there. Chris Doble, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, Stella Imaseredo, Mother Patricia Tagojomi once again, Don Anthony, Mother Iris Finest, Ushena Otioba, thank you, my people. Rosie Ayosh, Tony South, and many others that join us today. My people, we have a full screen. We still have over 500 watching us, but we have to keep to the time. You know, it's 3 hours, 29 minutes. I'm so happy with this, that at least we managed to keep to this time today. Tomorrow is another day. Then maybe Friday, if for any reason there's a hot topic, I don't mind doing extension. But still, let's round up right now. Do your part, press on the like button, help us to share. And for those of you joining us for the first time, we're only here calling out our government to do the right thing. If you can see what is going on right now in Nigeria, except you are satanic and you are blind and you don't want to talk about it. That's what we're doing, telling them to do the right thing. We can't continue like this anymore. Please subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we are live like this so that we can talk and interact together. Although I understand a lot of people request for the replay for the next day, they want to watch it on their own convenient time. That is fine. If you are in that category, that is absolutely fine. But you still need to subscribe and hit the notification bell so we can do this all together. Thank you very much, my people. Now here we'll draw the curtain. Have a good night and bye for now.
No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In in Nigeria.
No more bad government.
No more bad government.
No more bad government.
The only media, the number one media in Nigeria,
no more bad
that have been speaking against government.
No more bad government.
Niger war.
No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government.
Niger war, yo. The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Niger watch media.
Voice for the voiceless.
Niger watch media.
Voice for the
The
voiceless.
only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being Constituency since 1944.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice
for the voiceless.
Umuwame.
Voice for the voiceless.
Umuwame.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing. And we recommend them to everyone in Nigeria.